Never gets old. All right. All right, we're good. We're
and
good.
we're back.
And we're back. All right, welcome home, everybody. It's time for the Residency Podcast again. Myself, Jeff Tomastic, Lo Raven, and Drew Belcher.
Hello.
So this is your source for the most interesting stories in business, pop culture, food, drinks, sports, marketing, social media, and of course, our favorite city, Las Vegas. So we actually have a guest today. Someone was brave enough to join us. Since it's Magic Fashion Week here in Vegas, if you don't know, this is a big fashion convention that showcases apparel, footwear, accessories, men's, women's, across the board, from existing and new brands. Brings about 80,000 people into Las Vegas. Been going on for a very long time. But our guest here is the owner of the clothing brand Dope, Rob Goff, hat extraordinaire over here.
There he is
in the building.
killing it too.
This is the thing. That's no from the tip top of the Hollywood Hills down here in Vegas. Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
For
Congrats.
Thanks for coming. Technically,
Where'd you-
you're the very first guest.
very first
Oh,
guest.
I'm honored.
Yeah. Very first
Wow,
guest.
this is great.
We
set up beautiful.
Yeah, this is great. Look, and by the way, I appreciate you including Ambrose, my brand, in your booth here at Magic. So that was awesome.
That was a plug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Plug.
Very good. I don't know
It's
if it
a
was
great
allowed or
place.
not. We're still to be determined on if that was a legal move or not. But I think it worked out
cares?
perfectly. Yeah,
People love it.
Give
Who
the
knows?
people some booze.
I will say it's delicious and people are loving it. Really.
Hey, see,
Awesome.
you heard from the
There it
source
is.
here.
There it is.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
female friendly.
Yeah,
You know,
people
it's a
love
nice whiskey. Who doesn't love banana? And it's a real banana flavor.
Look, there's no way
There
to
it
do it.
is.
Buy some clothes,
And
drink some booze.
whiskey.
You know, quick
We're getting
plug.
a check from
Quick
Ambrose
plug.
for that.
Well, Rob, we really want to talk to you about a couple things today, too, though. We have a lot of topics to go over, too, so we're really excited. But we kind of wanted to start at the top with the history of you and Dope. And then, so when did you buy Dope?
I bought Dope about 3 years ago. It's
Okay.
been around for essentially 12, I think.
Yeah, so where was the brand then versus where it is now? And why in the world did you want to get into
Yeah,
the
why did you
fashion
buy
industry? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it for the IP portfolio, to be honest. I mean, it's a brand that hasn't ever been, I guess, drugged through the mud. So it was a brand that consistently kept growing and kept growing, but it never was, sent to TJ Maxx and really pimped out, I guess.
Yeah.
So I bought it because it was still a solid brand, but the word Dope and the IP was incredible, I thought. So I bought it to grow the clothing business, go into new verticals, accessories, women's, and grow the men's brand. But more importantly, I went into it to grow into CBD and cannabis when that becomes legal. I'm the largest shareholder of another CBD business, so it was a perfect transition. That business is massive, doing incredible numbers, and so it was a perfect transition.
Did you get like a brick and mortar space as well with this?
Yeah,
or
store.
One store.
Yeah.
Got it.
And before this, I was in tech. and
Okay.
So I had no real experience in clothing per se, but I did run an online business, in fashion.
Okay.
But, man, I tell you, clothing is it's an interesting business, and we've been maneuvering, and it's better than ever, the business now for us, but it's definitely an interesting, tech is so easy, I think,
Mhm.
versus clothing. You're reinventing yourself every 10 times a year.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Absolutely.
let's look at Ambrose whiskey. You made this, the struggle was getting it all together, and you make this incredible product. But now you just have to market it and sell it.
Yeah, for sure.
Think about it, you have to change the flavors every month. and change
Collections.
yeah, it's crazy. So it's a lot of work, but it's incredible, and the business is doing wonderful.
How was that transition from when you took over from like their team to your team, and that whole like first process? Was that a massive struggle, or was it pretty seamless?
Not
Or was your
seamless at
learning,
all.
or was your learning curve the biggest part of it?
Well, I think the comparison too is starting something from scratch, right, and then acquiring something
Yeah,
else.
for
right?
sure.
It's two different ball games.
Yeah, so I don't my business for me, I don't buy I don't invest in startups, let's say. So I will only invest or buy businesses that are doing at least $5 million a year in revenue. It's just a lot easier, right? Startups have such a massive failure rate. So for me, it's a lot easier just to take a existing business and then tweak it, obviously put fuel on the fire with cash, but also just about
Efficiencies.
all these different things. It just helps it grow. But no, my team now is a completely new team, and it's the best team that Dope's ever had, and really excited to have them on board and to continue growing.
So 1,000% you are starting a cannabis brand with the name Dope.
Yeah,
You have to.
have to.
Like, that's a
right?
no-brainer.
Yeah,
For sure. But if you look at the cannabis industry, I've been salivating to get into it since buying it. But the rules and regulations keep changing. It's 240 times 1 year. It's like these changes are crazy. So if you look at the white label guy or the guys that are doing it white market,
Sure.
they're not really making a lot of money. If you look at the Canadian stocks, they've kind of tanked and they may be going out of business. A lot of these guys. So the companies that are making money at the moment are like the black market kind of illegal businesses, and obviously that's not something that I'm willing to do. I got to stay completely legal.
Sure.
But yeah, we'll definitely go into cannabis. It's just a matter of when. We'll figure out when
Makes
that
sense.
is.
I originally saw you, not the fanboy, on $1 Million Listing,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
And when Jeff told me that we were having you on the show, I was like, okay, did a quick Google search. I was like, bro, I saw this guy on $1 Million Listing. Do you still have the dope house? No pun intended. You still
Yeah,
have the house?
So I do have that house. That was before I bought Dope.
Okay.
And that house, I renovated it, spent about a year renovating it. And then I spent 3 years curating the art for the house
Sure.
and getting it perfect like I wanted it. And then last year had a house fire.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
crazy.
No.
Yeah. So the house, still the guts, it's still,
Come
the
on.
guts are still the same, but completely been now renovating it now for the past year. And it should be done in another few months. But now I'm redoing
So dope is really a side hustle, and your main job is interior design.
Yeah, now basically it's a full-time job, dude.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's what I'm
sure,
saying.
sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So
But
how'd the house fire start?
we had a lot of rain in LA.
Okay.
And I was having some drips, and so I was redoing the roof. That was kind of like, oh shit, I forgot to redo
Sure.
the roof because the roof was just redone, but might as well just redo it. And when I was redoing the roof, there was electrical and it caught fire and
Oh, no.
crazy.
So do you currently still live at the house or
No.
no?
Have another house in the hills. It's near.
Well,
Rough. That was rough.
Yeah, actually,
I have my second house in the hills down the street.
ironically though, I just texted Josh Altman on the way over here
Yeah.
and said, should I add an in cabinet espresso maker in the new remodel? And he said, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, so
why- yeah, go.
Josh
Who would
Altman,
say
if
no?
you're listening or watching,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
come on anytime
Yeah,
you want.
anytime.
We'll get him on.
Put
Yeah,
put the dope the weed dispenser right next to the coffee dispenser. This is good. Plan for the future.
There it
I
is.
like your style.
Plan for the
sure.
future.
Yeah.
Well, sorry that happened, by the way. But
No, it's good.
You're more
It's
than
all
welcome
good.
to just stay in Vegas
I was
if you
bored
want.
anyways. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah,
Your business.
Yeah.
once it's
Something else to
designed,
do.
you're gonna redo it.
Need some excitement
That's
in
it.
his life.
Yeah.
He wanted it to be seasons, like the fashion show too. He's like, oh man, this season's
Yeah,
over with.
yeah.
Yeah, let's start it over.
And it is a new season. Now it's, 4 years later. The whole house will be completely different.
Yeah, taste change.
It's crazy.
I love it.
Insane.
Well, don't stop now. Start planning for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you too, like, so dope. Obviously, we follow the brand and you and the big social digital presence that you, I think, have obviously pioneered since you took over the brand has exploded. Do you think, so what's your opinion on shows like this, like Magic here, an Agenda project here in Las Vegas versus your business model now being super digital heavy? Are these still necessary? Do you still see a lot of growth from these things too? Is it just Magic and Agenda, or are there other things too that are shows like this that are doing really well?
Or even like Complex Com, right? Like, how do these things weigh into your business, especially when you have a great footprint on like social?
So, it is dwindling. It's going down. But I think that if you don't go to these things, you don't have a presence, then you're kind of giving up.
right?
Yeah.
Do I think they're as important as they used to be? No. But you still have every major retailer coming here to see who's still showing, who's hot, and also doing deals. I mean, my booth, there's a lot of booths at Project this year. My booth is consistently busy.
Yeah.
I've also brought in a lot of industry vets to be my reps. They've got a lot of relationships and to do that. But it's not as important as it used to be, I think the question was, but it's still, I think, a necessary piece of the business.
I mean, look, in the alcohol industry, we have a lot of those things too, where you're just going there and you're this really not going to move the needle, but you just kind of have to show face, shake
Right.
hands, kiss babies, do the whole thing,
Yeah.
take some
think
shots with people.
An integral part is having these like sales guys that have gone through 4 or 5 different brands, right? Like as a buyer in the past, I used to follow my guy to every brand he went through. And he would change showrooms, he would change brands, and
Right.
you just had that loyalty to that guy. Like, all right, I'll buy whatever you have. It might be a few
Yeah.
SKUs, but I'll give it placement on the shelves.
For sure.
Yeah, sales guys are important.
Absolutely.
How is the retail presence of Dope versus like everything else you guys are doing? Like, where's the biggest retail point for you guys?
So, I mean, we're sold obviously dope.com.
Right, yeah.
But then wholesaling it, we sell to all these independent boutiques, which are incredible. I like that better.
Yeah.
I like that as a good source because it kind of keeps you in the culture. But we're also sold at bigger mall-based chains as well. Nothing. When I first bought it, we put it into stores like Macy's and things, and then after doing research, I find that bright flames burn fast. So if the brand catches fire, like we started to when I first bought it, you kind of burn out quick. So I pulled back fast and said, hey, we got to slow down. And the growth is incredible, but we've got to like slow play it a little bit more. So I'm not sold at Macy's anymore, but definitely sold at,
They're closing half the stores anyway, so
It's okay.
Great.
You're good.
That's
You're good.
They're closing because we pulled out.
yeah, of course.
There it is. That's exactly it.
Yeah, you heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first.
Sorry, guys.
The reason behind the Macy's demise.
Yes. Yeah, everywhere we pull out of, they do end up going out of business. So.
Yeah.
The retail industry is just tough because a lot of these retailers, the buyers don't take fault for their buys. So they'll buy product, and then if it doesn't have a sell-through, they'll say, hey, we want to return it. And I'm like, guys, this isn't consignment here. You bought the product.
Right.
So it's just an interesting space. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
So what do you think like the next evolution is going to be like in the obviously like fashion and streetwear specifically where you guys really live? It's an ultra competitive landscape where a new brand is coming out. Just obviously you're from LA too, so seamlessly probably every single day it seems like a new streetwear brand is coming out and it's hot. Obviously going too. So what's the next evolution here too? How does Dope stay? How does the growth keep where it's going to? How does it keep expanding? What's kind of like the next wave in the whole industry, right?
Is it even streetwear anymore, right?
So the thing is all these new brands are just printables on T-shirts or
100%.
Sure.
100%.
You and your mom could do
Anyone
this.
can start it.
You can, and which is incredible that anybody can start a business so quickly, so cheaply. You launch Shopify, you do a Printful app where it's print on demand. There's no cost. You start an Instagram and you have your friends go buy it. It's an incredible time to want to start a business, but they don't stay around long. These guys all end up broke and I was just talking to another brand owner, and he was saying about how many brands he's seen kind of go away. So yeah, there's a lot of competition, but you just gotta have a big brand like Dope and stay on and keep putting out. I think if you put out incredible product, most of our stuff is cut and sew.
Sure.
So if you put out cut and sew and really great product, then and with great designs, then you're gonna be fine. My designer now is out of New York. She's been in the game for a very long time, and we're very confident in our future. But.
Now that's interesting, like you said. So anyone can technically start and get into this business, but building a brand is something completely different.
Yeah, everybody can sell some T-shirts.
Sure.
And you go do your show and you sell some stores and you get excited, which is amazing. But to last that's the difficult.
To
part.
have Timmy and Kyle in Ohio order your product is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, I mean, we just had I would say the best director of all time, Director X. He just directed a music video.
The music video director?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he just did a Drake and Future, the Life is Good music video.
Yeah.
And
Great video.
Great video, by the way.
Great song, great video.
Did you see the dope in it?
I did see the dope in it.
See, come on, it's incredible.
It's in there.
Yeah, it's an incredible shot of a dope logo hoodie.
We're gonna add that to the screen.
You'll see the GOAT, Director X, wearing it.
Yeah,
I love that. He's the man.
That's huge.
So to get those kind of things, it's you've got to be around for a while. I
Sure.
guess.
So yeah, the collaborations are obviously a huge part for you too. I've seen a lot that you've done there too. That's a huge component of what Dope is doing now.
The Dope Gucci collab was incredible, and then we did the Balenciaga one, and then we did the Louis Vuitton one, and we did the Ferrari collab. Those have all just crushed it. I think we're doing
Those are insane.
Tiffany's.
Tiffany's.
We're doing Prada, the Prada collab. I'm just joking, man.
Wow.
Oh, I was like, wow, dude. What are we doing
Come
right
on
now?
here.
I was like, go ahead and plug it, dude.
Jesus.
I've been out of the game way too goddamn
LVMH
long.
bought Tiffany's, called Rob. They say, hey, cool.
Okay, man, do your thing.
Spend a couple
dude.
billion on this brand. I need something to spice it
I
up,
was
though.
like, that's insane.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my collab game is crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, dude. I was
But
like,
that's a great question. Though,
Got
right?
2 offers right here now,
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? 100%, One's with Jeff Bezos and full Amazon collab. Corporate, though, not, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, besides those, there's a lot
Yeah.
coming up, I assume.
Oh yeah, huge.
That's amazing.
Big brands only, 100%. As far as like your like the influencer game and how that's obviously it's running completely rampant in Los Angeles, especially too. Like,
Everyone's an influencer.
has
damn
it just
dude.
lost its complete luster now too? Like, how do you even navigate that? Obviously, because we all know it's important for fashion, but it seems that 99% of it now is complete and utter fluff. Like, do any of those really make a difference to you anymore, or is it just over?
So the thing is, my personal opinion. So back in the day, you wouldn't see what these guys wear every day.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z, Kanye, whatever,
Very
you would
true.
see them like in the magazines at the store once a month or once a week or whatever. So once you saw it, you would go and be like, "Oh my God, what is that? I got to go buy it. I got to look like this guy." So seeing a celebrity in it or an influencer in it at that time, it worked. Nowadays, you see what they wear every single day. And you not only see what they wear, but you see what 1,000 other guys wear every day.
Sure.
So if you see what they wear, you're not going to go and buy it because it's just too much content. So I don't think it works anymore. I think you have to have them in it just to stay relevant a little bit. But I don't pay anybody to wear our clothes. I don't really seed out much at all because I want it to be natural.
Yep.
If you wear our stuff, there's a reason why you're wearing it.
You
It's
want
because you're dope.
Because it's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I force you to wear it, you're not dope.
You're not
just
dope.
yeah, you're just trying to be dope.
You're trying to be dope. You're a poser, dude.
Yeah.
You're a poser.
So we like the authentic dope people.
Love it.
I mean, look, I think a lot of brands probably feel the exact same way as you, right? It was like the golden goose for the longest time. Then you just kind of had to do it, and now people are just like, okay, cool. I've
Yeah,
given
it
up
used
on
to
this too.
convert.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Fashion Nova. They built an incredible business. by basically
Unreal.
owning the internet.
Yeah.
And seeding out to everybody. But you either have to go all in or you can't really limp in.
Thought he's got to pay bills too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Fashion Nova this.
And they're paying their bills.
But Fashion Nova was doing it on a real level
Yeah,
for
for
the
sure.
longer
But
term.
also, a lot of these guys, so a lot of the influencers used to make really great money
Sure.
per post. And now, thanks to people like Fashion Nova and brands that actually pay, they're not paying the rates they used to. So instead of saying, okay, your rate was $1,000 a post, we'll give you 5,000. But instead of 5 posts, I want 50 posts.
Yeah.
So now the influencer has to choose. Well, shit, no, my rate's $1,000, but
this is guaranteed.
or do you want
right?
5,000?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we don't care. The market has decided now we want 50 posts.
Yeah,
5,000.
so they have but it's $5,000. It's great.
Yeah, they don't want to turn that down.
It's like the guy that makes a lot per hour, or do you take the salary gig? You got to decide. Like, yeah, you can make X dollars an hour or $200 an hour,
Yeah.
whatever.
But who's going to be willing to pay that
Sure.
versus
How
who
many
wants to pay
hours
me
you're really gonna
guaranteed
work?
money? Yeah.
So it's it's the model changes.
Plus, there's this endless more influence. I feel like back there were obviously fewer important influencers that could really make a difference in your business, and every single month there's a whole new slew of people who have however many followers that can make a difference in your business. So many more options for businesses to go out and try to involve them too. So if one guy's willing to do it for 500, but then the other girl's willing to do it for 250, then it's just 250, right? And then like
there's always another person.
Exactly.
It's just it's a numbers game. You got to reach out to a lot and get the ones you want. And also, it's crazy because today's society, you're hot today and gone tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean,
Definitely.
it's crazy. So, yeah.
Do you think fashion is going to still be the main element of dope like in the next 5 years, or do you think that there's other products like CBD, like marijuana, like those things too, that are going to kind of take over the main dominance of the brand, or it's just going to all kind of be like a mutually beneficial?
I think it'll be mutual. I think dope has to be dope, so it has to be great quality, and that's why from the CBD side, it's taken so long to come out with that. But it's the best quality product. It's incredible. So I think it'll all be kind of three, and they'll all three push each other to the top together.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. It's super smart. Like you said, it's a no-brainer for the IP is the
Absolutely.
smartest thing to buy
Yeah.
for sure. So who are the people who owned dope before this too? Was this just something that they wanted to get out of, or you just saw the opportunity and which they didn't see?
I chased the brand for several years, tried to buy it. They didn't have some IP that I wanted. They finally got it. So I think it was a combination. It was a chase. They wanted to exit, but it wasn't the right price. And then we just finally figured it out. I think they wanted to get out and do other things. And it just made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it. Big fans of the brand, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I
Me
love
too.
it, Yeah. Big fan. Big fan.
That's all I wear.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
There it is.
That's all you need, right? Once you
Closet
have
full.
it, you
Closet
don't need
is
anything
full.
else.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Closet
right.
full of it.
I'm not going to wear someone else's brand. Okay.
no, why would
Hey, even my socks, my underwear, everything is dope. You got to rock
There
that
it is.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's-
that's what. When you're really
it's
trying to
living it.
accessorize the brand too, like, all right, cool. Here, what missing pieces do I have in my outfit too?
It's
With
everything.
socks.
And also, it's like have expensive taste, so it's gonna be good shit because I'm gonna wear it. And
For
that's
sure.
the thing. I don't trust guys that have a brand if they wear everybody else's shit.
Sure.
Like, well, if your stuff's so good, wouldn't you buy it yourself?
Absolutely.
So-
You got to live the brand.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Live the brand.
So I wear it. Good.
That's what I like it. Look, perfect.
The only thing
You
I
look
don't
great, by
make
the
is the hat because I don't want to make the hat.
I was about to say, where's the
Yeah.
evolution
Yeah,
of the business?
So that's the only thing I.
This
won't
is a
make.
big part.
Yeah.
This is a big part of the Rob style.
But I can't let anybody else have it.
Yeah, it's true.
So-
You got to keep yourself. Do you have a hat guy?
That's the secret
Do
ingredient.
you have a one hat guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have too many now. It's got to move from like a hat store to a full hat tailor
Yeah,
vibe.
It's I got a lot of these damn hats.
You got a lot of hats. I love it.
It's the same hat.
Yeah, I'll take it. Just put every color you have back there and make them all.
One in every color.
Yeah, send them over.
So I
them
like
over.
black, but I do have every color, but I never wear the other color.
Yeah. So
They
just
just
50
round out
black
the
ones.
closet. They round out the closet. We still
Yeah.
good.
Well, you used to wear like black tees every day. Like Ellie always wears black tees. He's probably got how many black tees on this?
A million.
Yeah,
for
with the
sure.
hat. So
Honestly, it's probably a good investment though too, because there's so many clothes that I think that I'm going to wear too that I end up buying, and then I put it on too. I'm like, I'm not going to wear that. I
It's
never
in the
wear it
freezer.
too.
Yeah.
Just buy 100 things that you know you're going to wear. Keep it going.
Easy.
you should
Or
just buy dope.
own a clothing brand, and then you're
Either one.
always good. You know.
or just buy dope.
Yeah, or
Or just buy dope.
Yeah, I'll
Guys,
make
those are
sure
your
you
options,
look
by the way.
Those
too.
are your
Yeah.
only options.
Yeah.
That's
Buy
it.
clothing brand and black t-shirts. You have two options, two avenues.
There it is. Everything else is too much.
Yeah, everything else is too much.
Way too
Ridiculous.
much.
I like it. Well, congrats, man. I love it too. I'm excited to see where this all goes.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we can be part of all your booths going forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Booze and clothes. Right,
There it is.
right there.
That's what
too.
this pod is.
Yeah, exactly. Booze and clothes.
Everybody's loving Ambrose, that's for sure.
Look, paired with dope, obviously, is a winning combination.
They love it.
100%.
And we'll do a little dope drink, I think. That'd be good.
I like that.
Yeah.
We can mess with that. Some R&D will be perfect for this one.
Yeah.
Well, to all the listeners and the viewers here too, we're gonna give away some dope clothes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any, I'm sorry.
No worries. We'll like make
Not
a
right
little-
now.
We'll,
Get their information.
In
yeah,
general,
we'll
in
curate.
general.
We'll
This
do
isn't
it.
a live show, is it?
Yeah.
In general,
Someone
it'll
today,
be
right
given
now.
away. It'll be given away.
Right
in general.
now, yeah. Caller, who's
There's a knock on your door.
Who's gonna call in? Yeah, the first person to the hills
My mom.
gets a gift.
She's the
bag.
only one listening right now.
Gets a gift bag. Now look, we'll put a post on Instagram. We'll put some instructions on it. We'll make a cool little giveaway bag too. That way, you guys can kind of be a part of the dope brand, and we can really showcase
Follow
that.
us, follow them.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
The
show.
whole thing going forward
65
too.
people you got to follow, and you'll get a free T-shirt.
Yeah, free t-shirt.
There it
right,
is.
too, yeah.
There it is.
There's going to be a lot of instructions here too.
Yes.
So it's been great. So look, we have a couple. So every week we do some like news stories or some topics that we think are incredible. So we want to get your opinion on those too. And Rob has no idea what topics we're throwing at him today too. So
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
just
gonna be
on
fun.
the
This is
cuff.
gonna be fun.
We didn't brief him.
Yeah,
at all.
that's
These are,
zero.
like, off the top.
But our
let's
first
do it.
segment we did last week, we didn't name it, but now we're naming it. It's called Taste Buds.
Okay.
And last week we did Habit Grill because we saw that Habit Grill got bought for $375 million by Yum Brand.
Trash.
And this week we wanted to
And
talk
they hated
about
it. And they hated it.
trash.
I was a huge fan.
Are you a Habit Burger fan? Have you had Habit
I
Burger?
don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah,
Good.
exactly.
There's no need to go. Especially if you live in LA with In-N-Out Burger.
There's 300 restaurants internationally, and they got bought for $375 million by Yum Brands, which owns like Taco Bell, KFC,
Okay.
all that stuff too. So they're doing something. We had a bunch here. There's one 5 minutes from the studio, and I'd driven by it a million times and never been in. So we had it. The Char Burger, lackluster,
The number one.
but they got paid.
300 stores though.
300 stores, which is a fair price for the actual business. of it,
Somebody's
too.
eating it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are people eating it for sure.
Somebody's eating it.
Probably one time's revenue, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're about $1 million each time, so it makes sense. with the
Started
value.
in Santa Barbara?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, started in Santa
yeah,
Barbara.
50 years old. But so this one, we're going to talk about the seltzer industry. It's exploding. This is the basic bitch seltzer battle. Is what we're going to talk about today.
Every big name brand is jumping in the
Yeah.
game.
So I think this is crazy too. So 2019 sales of hard seltzer are triple. They're up 200% to $1.3 billion market last year in 2019, which is just absolutely ridiculous. They're expected to do like over 200 million cases by 2022, 2023, which is essentially saying that they could outpace the growth of vodka, which would be unreal. And that's kind of where this whole world is headed, like the ready to drink category too. So now that everyone is getting in it, do you drink seltzers ever?
I don't.
I don't either. But we're about to try a lot of them.
Okay, let's do it.
This is what we're going to try to do. I
gonna
don't.
be a no.
But this is perfect. So now you have look. The world now has a brand. Now one of these brands is going to be certified dope after this, or maybe not. Maybe he'll hate all of them too.
should get a
But
dope one.
so here we got some down for you here.
Expanding the
Dope
portfolio.
seltzer.
So we got
Let's
Bud
go.
Light Seltzer.
Which is one of the newest ones. That
we
one
got
just dropped like 2
we
months
got
ago.
White Claw, the dominant man in the market, the beast. We got Truly, and we got Bone and Viv.
Now, do we have the financials on each one of these?
Yeah. So Not the full financials. So White Claw was the dominant on the market too. So not everyone disclosed.
White Claw
everything
controls
that they did.
55% of the seltzer market.
Yeah, okay.
Truly owns 15% of the market. But just these two outsold every craft beer brand and more than Budweiser in 2019. Just
Really?
those two. Not
It's
even
the
including
fastest
all
growing
of them.
category
Just unreal.
in the
so
whole
so
market.
Bud Light
Insane.
obviously launched.
I had to
theirs.
Google that, by the way.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's it.
That's factual.
So AB Anheuser-Busch, they own obviously Bud Light and Bone and Viv. White Claw is the same guys.
Wait, who owns?
Anheuser-Busch owns obviously Bud Light, so
Yep.
they made their Bud Light seltzer.
then Bone
They
and Viv.
also own Bone and Viv. Truly is like the Sam Adams Beer Company,
The Boston Beer Company. Yeah.
Boston Beer Company, yeah, and then White Claw is owned by Mike's Hard Lemonade guys.
Got it.
They said truly saved the Sam Adams company.
Yeah, 100%.
It's 100%.
And look, everyone's coming at them too.
believe
Now
it.
we even got the natty lights here. Look at this behemoth.
I heard
This
that
is
one's actually very,
unbelievable.
very good.
The Catalina Lime Mixer, great name, unbelievable. So yeah, let's take these for a ride here real quick too. So look, Bud Light Seltzer just came out. Let's go with the newest one first.
Now, are we shotgunning these or?
You can do whatever you
He
got to
brought
do.
the
you
beer
know what I'm
bong.
saying? Yeah. Drew's a big beer bong guy.
I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up, but I brought the beer bong.
All right, Bud Light first.
All right.
Oh wait, we have different flavors here.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
the mango.
Yeah, you got the mango. I just tried the
Mango.
lemon lime because that was like the last one here too. I'm gonna steal one of the other mangoes. It's kind of watery.
It's like
Kind of watery.
It almost tastes like beer,
it's Perrier,
but it's not beer.
It's Perrier.
It's Perrier.
The lemon lime is legitimately alcoholic Perrier.
Are you guys like I drink
I do a
sparkling?
vodka soda.
Okay, yeah. Like you
Classic.
sit down,
That's
and say, I'll
easy,
take a
that's it.
sparkling instead of still. Is that you guys?
I'm a
I mean,
soda.
yeah, but see, not a lot of people were drinking just like Kanye said. No one was drinking sparkling water. All right. That just came onto the market. Everyone started
Yeah, that
sitting
was a
down.
classic
Yeah, I'll
one,
take
too.
a Pellegrino.
I'll take a Bud Light seltzer and in a champagne glass, please. For sure, that's nice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bring me the Bud Light seltzer, but in a nice glass too, please. I don't know. I mean,
It's not that sweet. I thought it was going to be like sweet.
so like the whole thing
not that
about
good.
these, right, is super low sugar, super low calories, super low carb. That's the nature of like these health, quote unquote, health focused ingredients. That's why these kind of boomed. I'm hopping right over it.
5%.
yeah, so 5%. It's
like a
about
beer.
Standard.
How many of these do you have to
light
drink?
lager.
It's like a beer.
To get
This is exactly beer.
I don't know,
It's-
though.
it's-
Let's find out.
It's
Let's
it's taxed like beer. It's shipped like beer. It's included into the beer numbers, so it's exactly the same thing as
beer, huh?
as all beer.
Not the biggest fan of the Bud Light, honestly.
Wow, Truly Berries, kind of hot.
Well, Truly just reformulated their ingredients too.
They
To
got lemonades.
compete- to compete with White Claw.
They got lemonades coming out too.
Yeah, I would say Truly's better.
Truly Berries.
I don't have a White Claw though.
Oh, Truly is
mango-
way better.
Yeah, Truly. By
Truly's
the
way
way,
better.
We should have got all the same flavor though.
yeah.
It should have been every flavor, like every mango.
The voice of reason.
well, there's only so many things we can do around here, right?
Well,
Yeah.
whoever got this was it. Was a
I mean, you
dumbass.
guys have like
Oh, wait, that
every piece of equipment you could ever have.
Which
You
is
can't-
why-
you
which
can't
is
get the
why- which
same
is why
flavor.
How do
Bro.
we get you back here too? We have to do a berry episode, a mango episode, a
Yeah.
lemon lime episode.
Yeah, we judge.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, the
There's,
Truly
there's a little
way
more
better.
flavor there.
the Truly Berry
Way
is
better.
hot. That's a hot flavor.
Yeah,
That's a
wild-
good flavor.
I'm wild berry.
That's super female friendly. I can see why girls love it.
I would smash that. I
know
don't know what you're
Bud
talking about. I would
It's
drink.
truly good.
I would drink the shit out of that. Wow, Lowe's fired from the marketing team for sure.
All right, that was
I'm hot.
All
Where
right.
are we at next?
We doing which one?
Let's go Bone and Viv.
Bone
Yeah,
and
Bone and
Viv.
Viv, yeah.
I've never tried a Bone and Viv.
So Bon Viv is the official, like, you know what was great too? So obviously being in the alcohol industry, I watch these things all the time. And they make you buy out categories for everything, whether you're the official spirit, then it's the official whiskey, then it's the official beer, official light beer, whatever it may be too. So as soon as seltzers came out, all the sports teams and venues started to really profit because they just invented a new category. So then they taxed Anheuser-Busch because Anheuser-Busch is everywhere too. And then they were like, okay, cool. Now you can pay even more. It's not like, hey, we'll carry this. But if you want to be the official seltzer, so I think now they're the official seltzer of the NHL, official seltzer of
Good for them.
Sure.
NFL is Bon and Viv.
The grapefruit smells great.
And this is 10 calories less.
Yeah, 90 calories and not 100 like the others.
Yeah, but so you could,
If you're into that kind of
if you're outside and it's like a hot day, you could smash 10 of these and
Easily.
like not even.
This
really
one has a
like,
little funny aftertaste.
Funny aftertaste, you
I
think?
think it's like grapefruit.
Yeah, grapefruit. I'm a fan.
You're right though. 10 calories
like,
less. Wow, they all have 100 calories.
So if I drink,
Yeah, 90. You got to be under 100. You got to be 99 or lower.
But also 0.5% less alcohol.
Ooh, you're really making sacrifices here.
oh,
See,
man,
I
that's
saw that. I know.
10 calories for 0.5 more percent.
But yeah,
that's like
I might
worth
have to
it.
do it.
But
I
they're-
might have to do it.
But they're really hitting hard on the marketing on the can. Natural flavors, gluten-free, no added sugar, and just right.
Yeah, look, so White Claw has 2 grams of sugar. This is 0 grams sugar. So, I mean, yeah, this is what they're trying to sell, right? It's like a diet soda alcohol version, easy to drink, super smooth. you don't feel like you're smashing a,
Did they cut a check? for that?
natty light. Yeah. Don't
Okay,
go,
cool.
Don't be
We'll
wrong.
keep talking
I'm
about it.
auditioning for future sponsorships right now too to see
White
what they would
Claw's
say.
gluten free though. Is this gluten free?
The Bone and Viv says gluten free. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm sure they're all gluten free. It's just who's trying to play to that market.
Yeah, gluten free, natural flavor.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really love like the odd mermaids on the spike.
It's
on
the
Bone
Starbucks
Viv.
of seltzers, man.
Yes, actually, you're kind of right. It kind of looks similar to that too, right? All right, now
I'm
look,
not mad at it. It's
you
like,
saved the mango White Claw for the end too. We know this is the hit.
Mango's
gotta
the
be
best
the
one.
one.
This is the most.
The mango
this is what
White Claw's
everybody
the
talks
best.
about.
Oh wait, so this is mango. So we can try the two mangoes.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
This is gonna
this
smash
is
Bud
gonna crush
Light.
it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm a mango White Claw
You can't
fanatic.
come in biased. Is this your thing already?
No, but I'm just saying.
Huh.
It's better than the Bud Light one. More taste at least.
Oh yeah,
Let
more
me try
taste.
this. Yeah, let me borrow.
The Bud Light one tastes like Bud Light a little bit.
That's what I said. It kind of tastes like beer.
Yeah.
Got some
Wow.
hops
All right,
in
now I'm
there.
gonna
What
do
is that?
the straight
Is
comparison.
it the same base that they used?
You know what's funny is that their commercial says if you like Bud Light, you'll like this because it's Bud Light, but there's no Bud Light in it. So if you don't like Bud Light, you'll like it because there's not.
Well,
Bud
guess
Light
what,
in
Bud
it.
Light? It tastes like Bud Light.
Yeah.
But wait, try them right after each other. You still like the?
I don't know. They're kind of like.
That's
I
what we
need to
need.
cleanse
Mango,
my
mango,
palate.
mango,
I need to cleanse my
mango.
palate with berry.
How much fucking mango are we handling right now?
Here's the problem though.
It's
too.
like mango.
Here's the problem is that these guys are going to start coming out with like because Truly just came out with the lemonades. Like these guys are going to have like 30 flavors soon. It's going to be
I would do
absolutely
lemonade
ridiculous.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lemonade
so they're
would be
doing
good.
Truly seltzer lemonades.
Oh, I would do that one.
Same thing, like 100 calories, same the whole 9 yards too.
I would say White Claw beats Bud Light.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not even a question.
I was talking. They're talking to people at the Super Bowl. They said Bud Light seltzer was everywhere in Miami.
It was insane. It was like completely sponsored by them, but not sponsored by them.
Bone and Viv must be pissed.
So now these are,
because they got bought by Anheuser-Busch, and then they were just like, "Hey, we're just gonna throw out a Bud Light one now too."
With 8 flavors.
Yeah, now they're just the stepchild, right? They're the really odd mermaid trendy stepchild, right? Too. This is coast only. Bud Light seltzers for the rest of the country. You know?
Oh, this is only the coast.
No, I'm just saying like this will just be the coast. Now that Bud Light actually has their own Bud Light seltzer brand, they'll just be like, okay.
This one's done.
so now these are
Bone is getting rode
these
off
are
the
one
balance sheet.
flavors except for the wild berry, which is I'm assuming a mixture of berries.
Yeah.
But these natural light ones that we didn't try are a blend of flavors. So this is when mango and peach go beach mode.
This is the Catalina lime
They
mix.
really-
Hello.
I'm
Natty Light-
just gonna say Natural Light Seltzer came in the game really hard because they took the White Claw kid that made the viral video that kind of put them on the map.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Drake.
Drake. They cut Drake a fucking $20
If
million.
you didn't know, the Life is Good video has a dope thing and a natty Light
and a
seltzer
natty ice
plug.
just
He gets
hanging
everything.
out. Trevor Wallace. Trevor Wallace.
Yeah, hilarious
Did
guy. The White Claw video is
The White Claw
unbelievable.
video. So White Claw tried to sue him over that.
Wait.
Believe it or not.
What?
And the video went super viral, put White Claw on the map single-handedly, in my opinion, for the millennial generation.
And they tried to sue the kid.
Yeah, so we also tried to launch shirts, changed the logo a little bit, but still obviously using the White Claw logo,
Yeah.
and it said no laws when drinking claws. Sent him a cease and desist, called them, and said, hey, we want to work out kind of a brand deal, but you can't sell these shirts yet. You got to take them off. So he took
2
them
months
off.
later, could you be our director of marketing?
Yeah. No. Ended the deal immediately. Said, you know what? We're not going to work with you anymore. It's crazy. He did a whole podcast on it. Pretty
Yeah.
fascinating. But Natural Light contacted him.
And we're like, oh, no problem.
Flew him out. They had a Catalina wine mixer, which is, I'm assuming, probably that flavor launch, on a big yacht. All these influencers, IG thotties, baddies, everyone. Flew him out, and he was Natural Ice.
Dude, just one
natty
viral-
seltzer rep.
Wow, one viral video is all you need.
What a
That's all you
man.
need.
It's
If you
like
can
the Sprint guy. He switched to
Yeah, he
Verizon
switched
or
up
whatever.
teams.
That's perfect, right? Just switch it from a red t-shirt to the yellow tee.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I like it. What do
I'm
you
gonna
think?
give this a-
I'll do the
Go ahead,
Catalina
guys.
You guys
wine
do
one
that
first
one.
too. By the way,
I'm gonna say Truly Wild Berry.
I'm
my
not
favorite.
gonna lie. Yeah, truly wild berries.
Are you mixing this into your vodka soda?
I'm not.
What?
I'm just saying that's extra booze.
What do you mean, like a vodka
Beer?
White Claw?
Like a vodka.
Oh, people do that. That's a big thing.
vodka
Really?
White
Yeah.
Claw.
See, I'm not a vodka drinker, so I don't know.
But yeah, you'll
same here.
basically drink a little bit and then pour vodka in it, and then you got a little bit.
little
I don't know.
Yeah, a
little
Just-
extra. You know
Just
what I
like the Bud Light one, this seems like
This tastes like beer.
This seems like 3/4 is the seltzer, and there's a quarter of natty light.
Yeah, it tastes like beer.
You
It
know?
tastes like beer. Yeah, try it.
Yeah, this
It
is
tastes like beer.
this tastes like beer.
That's
And
not,
plus-
not a seltzer.
Look,
that's
this
beer.
college market one though too.
It's the
Big
beer.
cans, college market seltzer. This
It was
is crushing.
It was $2.
Yeah, this is
It
crushing.
hit
it.
home run.
This is why Barstool Sports that all over Barstool Sports all the time was the natty light seltzers.
Yep.
You liked it or no?
No, this
Not
tastes
a
like
fan.
a big.
Tastes like beer.
This
Just
tastes
like the
like
Bud
a
Light.
fruity Natty
Yeah,
Light.
but Natty Light, it's
Perfect. So what are you drinking?
Yeah.
It's a staple. You know what I mean? If you're in college,
It was $12 for like a 30-pack in
Yeah,
college.
and
It was the
100%.
best.
And you're eating some ramen and you got to go to class. You're pounding.
This is
Natty
great
Ice,
in college.
like,
Oh my
all
god,
day.
no problem.
sure they're gonna love that.
You're not a discerning drinker in
Yeah,
college.
yeah. It's the flip cup and beer pong go to.
And it's 6% alcohol.
Wow. So this one's one more.
One up
Yeah.
25 ounces versus.
and $1 less.
But here's the crazy thing from business wise, like from like the whole segment, for it to triple from 2018 to 2019 to be doing over $1 billion when the seltzer, there wasn't a category like that. There wasn't anything like this too. No one was paying money to be the official seltzer of a sports league, right?
Yeah,
too?
no, not even fucking
And then
close.
all of a sudden, this blew it out the water. And by the way, White Claw, obviously, this didn't happen, but they were the ones who really catapulted this whole thing, right? Being more than 50% of this market.
Yeah, dominated.
Obviously, now next year, I'm sure there's going to be another 20 more that are coming here and trying to do this.
Yeah.
But like what this is going to be, like, so they call it the RTD market, ready to drink, but this is going to be like what's next in alcohol, right? Whether it's like canned vodka sodas or canned old fashions or seltzers or lemonades or whatever too. It's like people are just lazy as shit. They just want something in a can really quick to crack open and just drink.
I know. It's our generation. It's the way it
It's
is.
easy.
Yeah.
Look, I think my winner is the Truly Berry.
Ooh.
I kind of want some more Truly flavors. I like that's kind of nice.
Truly.
Try.
White, do one more White Claw.
I like the White Claw.
I'm a
I'm
fan of
gonna
the
go
White
with the White
Claw.
Claw.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, my winner's Truly.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going based on like flavor.
Yeah, my winner's Truly. And they got all the other same stuff.
They're both 100 calories.
100 calories.
Both zero fat.
Here's my thing though: is I can't. Do you drink a lot of beer, Rob?
No.
I don't drink a lot of beer too. I just get full. I drink some beer like for a taste, like I'll have a Corona or whatever too. But I can't like go out drinking and drink beer. Like I, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
can't
for
have,
sure.
You know,
I'm a beer guy. I like beer.
We have elevated taste.
Just like
buds.
you, I wear. I'd like to drink my own brand when I go
Yeah,
out
for
too.
sure,
I'm not
you
drinking
should.
25. I guess I own a beer company.
Do you order Ambrose at like restaurants and shit?
Of course. I try to avoid anywhere that doesn't serve my alcohol.
Yeah, me too. I never go
Then
anywhere
what
that
a
doesn't
man.
serve Ambrose.
Unless I'm being
I don't go anywhere that doesn't serve fucking Ambrose.
Yeah.
If you don't serve Ambrose,
Yeah.
I'm
So-
not coming in.
I don't want to be mean about this, but I'm not coming. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not coming.
not coming.
Yeah,
Not coming.
no.
If it's a free dinner, I'll think about it. But
Debatable, but I may bring
debatable.
a bottle
But I'm
of
not
Ambrose.
drinking.
Wait,
Yeah.
If you live in Vegas too, you actually paid for dinners here? I thought everything was just comped.
Jeff doesn't pay for dinners.
Jeff hasn't paid for a dinner
Well,
in years.
the worst part is that when you start an alcohol company, then all of a sudden
you're the guy.
then it's like, oh hey, we're carrying your product. You know, you got to buy it. So I'm in a difficult position right now too.
You do
where,
buy dinners
Do you know it's like one of those things where it's like free for a long time? I guess it's like anyone else who like never buys a bottle at a nightclub, right? Too or whatever too, and then like gets a bill. Like one day like feels really good and buys it, and the bill comes out to them, and they're like,
Fuck that. $26,000.
Hold on. I think you got this bill wrong. This what are all these lines? What is this? What is this going on? I didn't even look at the menu. Is this real? Can I talk to your manager?
$460
Yeah.
on Red Bull and water.
They get the Kathy haircut, too. The spike one
Yeah.
too. Is like, let me speak to your manager immediately. Yeah, they never buy a bottle ever again too. So I'm in that position now. It's really tough too. When I go out and buy my own booze back, it's terrible. So I
You
try
have to
avoid
buy
that.
your own.
No, part of the alcohol industry too is we go and go to the places, support them in ways that we can too, and it's trying to market the product as best as possible. So, when you look, that's what we want to do. Is like if I go out, just like I would go buy dinner or drinks somewhere too, I want to buy my own product, right? That's the whole idea.
There's depletion part.
Yeah, there's
Want
that.
people
That's
to
the
go through
whole.
product.
That's the whole plan too. So obviously, as we go, we do that. But yeah, 100%. But I mean, I could see myself like this seems. I wonder how they do in the winter. Like I wonder how these products do in the winter because this
Fascinating.
seems like like if you're out at the pool or whatever, or at the beach or just a barbecue, you're smashing this.
Rob's a White Claw fan. He just took it.
You just,
You said the night has officially begun.
yeah. Mango White Claw.
There it is, dude. There it is.
He's
He's gonna go to dinner tonight and be like, "Oh, you guys have mango White Claw on the menu?"
Do you guys
he's-
carry White Claw?
Yeah, he's gonna go on the rocks though in a glass.
A
if you
champagne
would,
glass? You have a champagne
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, Taste Buds segment number 2. I think Taste Buds is a recurring segment. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, we gotta keep
I'm
that
a
one
huge
up
That's a
for
great
sure.
idea.
I'm a
For
huge fan. Next thing we have to, Rob, really quick. Where did you watch the Super Bowl? Were you in LA?
Yeah, I was in Malibu.
Oh, you're in Malibu? Okay. Casual, crazy Super
Yeah.
Bowl day?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, chill.
Did a little staycation in Malibu for a friend's birthday. and
Who'd you
there
want to
go.
win?
Chiefs.
God damn it!
So one, the bet was Drew and I. Well, we can roll the tape back. when we do this
I'm going to
recording.
play it.
Yeah,
You'll
We're
see it.
live. We're gonna
we
win
both
by-
call the
Yeah.
Chiefs
So
too.
we
As
were
a loser,
losing.
had to
We
buy
were told we
all
were
of-
crazy.
All of the
Chiefs.
tasteless.
You're
So that's
such
why lower.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why
you guys
I
have to
honestly
say
Chiefs.
I'm going to say the Chiefs.
Yeah,
too.
I
we already knew what you were going to say
Yeah,
first, so we included you in the winning team beforehand. That's why.
I'm a huge
Yeah.
49er fan. I couldn't go the other way.
Yeah.
It was just part
I
of
feel like
the
everyone was a huge 49er fan this year.
was.
Yeah, I don't see anyone talking on social media now.
It's over now.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so give us the recap. So Lo was in Miami. He did the whole thing.
Yep.
Obviously, we saw the game. We can talk about like our favorite points over too.
Now, are you in the nightclub industry or?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I am. My whole background is definitely retail and fashion world, but
Okay.
I've been in the nightlife industry for about a year.
Got it. So you went out there and had a great time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll roll some of the video clips. So
Definitely took some content
in
for
the
this
group
video.
DM that we're all in, by the way, Lo was
Yeah, that was
firing
it.
off and sending.
Lo was completely single. He went to Miami and did what he should do.
Absolutely.
He bought a cot at 11 and just stayed there.
I wouldn't
this
have.
is
I wouldn't have came
74
back.
hours.
I wouldn't have came back.
yeah.
I literally went to 11. You've been to 11? Heard 11?
Yeah, I've been.
Been to 11. I went to 11 3 times in a 24-hour period.
That's
It's believable. It is open
Standard.
24 hours.
standard.
I couldn't.
Got the
believe
stamps
it.
to show it.
He still got
yeah.
I don't know if I'm disappointed in myself or actually impressed.
Yeah,
3
no.
times
So
in
did
24
you get
hours.
married with like one of the girls you met or what?
She's actually on her way.
Congratulations,
from Cuba,
by the way.
From Cuba.
Our next guest is, all right, give us the rundown. How's Miami? How was Miami?
It was incredible. I've never been to a city where the Super Bowl was, right? So they literally take over the whole city from Windward to South Beach to Brickell. The whole place is Super Bowl everything. Everywhere you go, it says Super Bowl. There's team banners everywhere, and there's activations for everything you can think of. Nightlife, brands, alcohol brands, Barstool was there, Nike, Adidas, like everybody. So it's all over the place. I can only imagine what this city will be like in 3-4 years once we get it. But it's literally the whole city is stuck in this, like, I don't know, I want to say like what's it called?
Just this weird bubble.
It's more than that. It feels like I don't know. I'm trying to think of that show. It was like the zone. What is it?
Like Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone.
Twilight
It feels
Zone, got it, okay.
Twilight Zone. Just because everywhere you go and everything you see is Super Bowl,
Sure.
Yeah.
right? And branding of every kind of sort.
Everyone
This
wants
is
it.
the big money.
Outdoor media was just probably huge
This is the big money.
that week. Yeah.
And there's like pop-up tents from these big corporations or these big corporate brands that take over parking lots that disappear in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Huge tent up, like 20,000 people go to this thing and then gone.
Gone.
Nobody sees it again.
Goes
It's
down.
insane. So
What was like the hottest event? What did you see like brand wise too? Who was dominating? Who was like
there was a
who
very, very heavy nightlife influence out there. So obviously the H1 guys, Bootsy Bellows did their thing.
Shout out Brian Toll.
Crushed
There it is.
Yeah,
Plug
crushed
real
it.
quick.
When
Brian
I-
coming to Vegas soon. Delilah coming soon.
And he's coming
Yes,
on the
sir.
podcast though, right, Jeff?
yeah.
They just
Brian-
dropped the date,
Brian,
the
we'll see
opening
you.
date.
Yeah, mid-May.
Yep.
It's
Bootsy Bellows
crushing.
party. All right, besides the tornado, I heard it was still good. Everything. The tornado.
monsoon.
Yeah, the monsoon, or whatever
monsoon.
on Friday.
Yeah, Friday night, one of the biggest parties are happening, right? Monsoon took everything. Everything
That was the
flooded.
Bootsy Bellows party?
I don't know if it was a Bootsy. I was actually at the Win party, right? So Shaq's Fun House with all
Yeah.
the Win guys.
Oh, okay.
But literally, you had to walk in puddles that were 3 feet.
You didn't care though. You didn't care.
I didn't care at all.
People were still out there. It was
Insane.
Miami.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't Art Basel just happen too?
That
was
was
December,
2 months
yeah.
ago. That was incredible.
Jeez.
So imagine Art Basel if you're there.
Yeah.
Times.
No, I wasn't, but you were there.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I know
actually-
you were there.
Yeah.
Just like you at the Super Bowl.
Big Miami guy.
Yeah, I know.
So-
So,
He
so
was
who's
a
the
Miami
winners?
guy.
What, who the brand? What
We're
brands are
gonna see his
winning?
Cuban wife, so it's
My Cuban wife.
Yeah, no shit,
Cubano.
Hey, I just wanted to cook.
There you go.
The food is amazing. The winners. I loved gifting suites.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Those things are the best.
What was the best gift you got?
Adidas. A pair of shoes. You can't go
Yeah.
away from a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Clothes are great. Little trinkets are great. MCM was giving away like toiletry bags and stuff, but
That's rough.
I'm a shoe guy, man.
Yeah.
I'll take it all day. So that was great. And then nightlife was, I think Miami nightlife owned it the best, right? All the pop-up stuff in the tents is really cool. LA came and did their whole thing, but it's like a warehouse and it's like
Yeah.
EDC in a
Sure,
tent.
sure.
And unless you're like spending $50,000 at a table, the experience is still not like you're spending $50,000 at Live,
Right.
right? Live, it's girls everywhere.
Baddies, by the way.
Just dominated.
Super baddies.
They have that down to a science though. When they not only that they do it normally regularly too. We've all been to Miami a million times too, gone to nightclubs, whatever. But like when they have those special moments in Miami, man, they just absolutely just the night at Live in Story and 11.
Yeah.
I mean that's the end of the list, right?
Yeah.
It's just is unreal.
Exactly.
Everyone goes. They spend a ridiculous amount of money. I heard the coolest part of this whole thing too is that people to the pop-ups were pulling up in yachts and stuff too. Like they had boat entrances and did like the whole like south of France vibe too, where they would come up on the big yacht. Just
Flex,
super rich
flex,
dude.
just flex.
Absurd.
Yeah,
Just
just flex.
vibe,
Literally
too.
absurd.
Yeah.
But I heard
Is there
like it
another
was
way in besides the yacht? I don't.
wow.
The helicopter
Wow.
pad is actually in the back.
Got it.
Dope Yachts 2022 coming.
There it is.
Coming. Absolutely.
but yeah.
Sponsored by Mango
Sponsored
White
by Mango White Claw.
Man,
for sure.
No, definitely. The Miami's nightlife owned it. They owned it, and they held
as
it
they
down.
should though. It's their
their-
backyard.
Yeah, it's your city.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want LA coming into play or Vegas, which is like 100%
I think like
the
you,
king.
yeah, but I think like whatever, like how Brian and John and like the H-Wood guys do it too. Like they came in, did one incredible night, and then that party was there too. But Bootsy was only there on Friday, right? They came in, did it, got everyone there, crushed it, and then it was like, okay, cool. They do the other brands going forward too, and then obviously Vegas, you know, Wet Republic did their thing, but that was all the way up with
Yeah,
Dare and
Wynn did their
their thing too. But I think it's like, well, so I went to Super Bowl in Houston, and it was nothing like that, right? You had like the 3 corpo parties. You had like the Big Maxim party, and then which was
Their
the
party was
that was
big
the
this
same
year.
party as Bootsy Bells. But it was Saturday night too. Was
Yep.
the Maxim party too, and then you had like the big, you know, Anheuser Busch Bud Light party and the Fanatics party and stuff like that too. Houston wasn't what Miami was when I was at the Super Bowl a few years ago. Like just that city. Like I wonder what Minnesota was. Like I wasn't in Minnesota, but like.
Sounds terrible.
Probably horrible.
Sounds
You know,
terrible.
probably
Super Bowl was too? It's like the vibe was cool. It was fun to be there, but it was nothing like what I saw even through social media and like talking to people and like hearing what you're saying out too. Nothing like that too.
Yeah, I'll tell you the best Super Bowl I've been to was Indianapolis.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
People did it out there too, huh?
I'm from there.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. There it is.
But I'll
There
tell you.
it
But I'll
is.
tell you why. In Houston, everything was so spread out,
It was.
and so you had to, drive 45 minutes to this party or 45 minutes to this one. Whereas Indianapolis, it's so small and condensed. It was all a 5-minute walking
Sure.
distance, and I own the penthouse right downtown, so it was super like
So
below
you're
me was
extremely
Super
convenient.
So
Village.
cheating.
by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just because I had that,
Yeah.
anywhere around, everything is connected by
That's good.
bridges. So not biased, but I mean a little bit biased, but not
Somewhat
really.
biased.
10%.
Yeah. Not
10%.
biased, but biased.
But everybody you've talked to that's been to that one, they're like, "Wow, it was great because it's so close."
Yeah, I think the one thing you see in Miami too is it has like 2 things that no other really cities have, right? It's like this weird dinner brunchy kind of party that happens where you're having a really nice like fine dining dinner and then bottles popping
Out of
people
nowhere.
going ape shit next to you.
Shout out Kiki on the River.
Stuff like
Best
that.
spot.
Here's a
Best
clip,
spot.
and then
Best spot.
and then
Who's editing this? Who's the editor here?
Yeah.
Wow, you
This
got
guy.
some.
Yeah.
I learned all this and like I
got
was like,
chopped.
fuck, who's
Like,
gonna edit
swipe
this?
up.
I was like, you know what?
In the middle of the show.
I would just watch a shit ton of YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
But in reality, I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't.
What do you do for work?
So I own like a marketing food and beverage agency.
Okay, great. You got to switch it up.
Yeah,
You're like the
I
editor
know.
now.
I know. Now
Yeah.
I'm just now I'm hashtag
We're-
slash.
We're
back
practicing.
editor.
Yeah. No college needed. Just YouTube tutorials. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you really
Like
need,
and comment
honestly.
below.
Like and comment,
Yeah,
swipe up
subscribe
yeah. We'll be
on
recommenting.
all platforms.
On
on all platforms.
Link.
TikTok.
Link in
only.
bio.
You know what? I just started a TikTok. We talked about
We had
this
this
last time.
last
I have 170,000 followers in a month.
So,
What
do
a
you
man.
really?
The algorithm is fucking crazy. There is no algorithm.
Can I tell you my theory on this?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not. I think they're just inflating it like artificially.
Yeah,
Because
possibly.
you're like, I got 170,000. Oh my God, I got a million likes. I got to
sure.
keep going. But you really have like nobody.
And it's not going to translate like we talked about before. Like no one.
Or is it not funneling to your Instagram at all, do you think?
it's
No,
bots.
it hasn't.
I think
It
it's
has not
bots.
translated to my Instagram whatsoever, and I have the Instagram link there.
It's all bots, I think. There's,
Yeah.
Like, how are you just joined? How you get 178,000 followers?
Literally, I have videos that have 20 million views
Like, come on.
and 10 million views. I'm like, dude, there's no fucking. Mind you,
So
It's real.
his company's called Unlocked, and it's amazing, by the way. And
His what is?
It's called Unlocked.
The business?
His brand, like his
Okay,
business.
yep.
And but it's like food porn videos and stuff too. And then the TikTok ones are just shortened so quick. People love that shit. Like they're
yeah,
just like
but 20 million. I think it's all bots. I think it's fake.
yeah,
for sure. Because I mean, I have.
it's a little outrageous.
Yeah, we have the website and the bio and everything.
because I did a video and I only did 1,000
likes.
likes.
20 million.
I don't think, yeah.
No,
Yeah, I'm saying if you was like that too, you think you'd be getting like a huge pop with the link to Instagram, and
which
it
I
really-
didn't.
Yeah.
Instagram is just still growing.
But
at
you
the
know,
same
now
pace.
you're an influencer. Because I get
But
emails on a
Hashtag
daily basis.
influencer.
Like, hey, I have 100,000 TikTok followers. Can I get some free clothes?
Can I get some dope clothes now?
I'm like, yeah, you can. Dope.com.
yeah, and but the thing is, yeah, that's
Here's a
weird.
coupon code.
It's
free
Memorial
ship.
Day. Here's
See,
your,
I don't like
here's your
that
discount.
because-
Coupon showed $0 off.
Yeah, yeah.
And dope is still at an affordable price point.
Yeah.
for the quality.
Yeah, I think
100%.
so.
I hate fucking people that ask for free
Well,
shit
the
in
problem
DMs.
is this: it's Topshop, H&M. It's
Fast fashion, man.
fast fashion is really cheap. So for us, it's like we put dope on it, like everywhere, kind of, because you want to show, yo, I spent $32 on a T-shirt versus 10.
Sure.
Or so it's. But yeah, I still think we're affordable.
Absolutely.
Sorry, TikTok. Dope is not buying in
180,000
yet.
followers on TikTok.
Not buying in
Good.
yet. Not
I'll
buying
get your
in yet.
autograph later.
I need some dope clothes. Or a promo code.
Yeah. Send you the DM right
all the
now.
unlocked videos are gonna have him in dope now for sure.
Dope everywhere.
The next episode a year later is like, how did the business blow up so fast? Well, we fucking sponsored this guy.
On TikTok, dude.
right?
And now we're fucking crushing it.
we sold 100,000 the first day.
We were gonna buy a Super Bowl commercial, but I met this guy.
We
you
said,
know?
fuck it, dude. And he started posting TikToks.
This is it.
Food porn? Oh my
This is
God.
it.
And now we're on the yacht in Super Bowl in Miami.
Yeah. Look, life can change from a podcast. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
this is
thank you
it.
for the plug.
All right, cool. Going from Super Bowl, I think like the next I think this is hilarious, by the way. So Vince McMahon, it's just the dude.
Yeah,
still
the guy.
alive?
Yeah,
He
man,
is.
he's
He
still
is.
there, thriving, bigger than ever.
Good for him.
WWE done. XFL kicks off this Saturday. XFL is
yeah.
back. Vince McMahon pours $500 million into the new league again. Too. Obviously, XFL tanked last time. Complete and
It
utter
was
failure.
gimmicky. It was gimmicky.
One season, man.
Remember
he hate me.
Remember the player? Hey,
Hey,
he
can we,
hated
can
me.
we
hate
fix
me,
his
baby.
mic, Jeff? What's going on?
He's been messing with this damn thing for an hour.
Because before you're like,
Hey,
make sure
I
you
know,
speak into
I
the
know.
mic.
Can we
So I'm like, fuck. Is
Hey,
this
can we
mic
get
on?
the guest a proper mic? Jesus
Tighten
Christ,
it.
dude.
There's only two ways: lefty, right.
Yeah, but I feel like his keeps
Like
drooping.
last week, we couldn't hear him because he wasn't in the mic. So I'm like,
Look,
hello?
righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Breathing on the whole.
So what?
500 mil for XFL.
If you
What
can't
a
hear Rob
waste.
anymore, guys, this
He
is why.
said, what
You
a
know?
fucking waste.
We'll get him the full headset.
It's like Antonio Brown. If you want to learn how to like not make money, you just follow that guy's
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah.
What a loser this guy.
Fuck,
The Patriots, man.
should the XFL just get Antonio Brown?
That should be
If they
their
were
guy.
smart, that's
That would
like
be
a
the move.
automatic.
That would be the move. All right, so they have 10
He's gonna be
teams.
broke and be a stripper in 20 years.
That'd be good. Or he's going to fight Logan Paul. They apparently almost confirmed it in Miami.
Dude, what a clown. You make that much money a year, and now you're trying to be a rapper and trying to fight a
Fight
YouTuber.
YouTubers.
God, what a clown. This guy rented my house. I have another house. He rented it, destroyed the house,
Oh,
and then told
This is getting good now.
told VRBO that there was no water and no air in the house. He was paying $4,000 a night.
So he ripped out a wall to try to find it.
So and he flooded the bathroom. So complete credit card fraud. Guy's a loser.
that's terrible.
Wait, so nothing ever came about it?
So he did he called VRBO, which we did it through. He wanted to go direct because we had like mutual friends.
Sure.
I was like, no, bro, we're not gonna go direct.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going
I
through
want it all
things.
official.
Luckily, so then obviously VRBO takes the side of the renter. They kicked
Right.
me off until we had to like obviously prove that you're like house
thrashed
like
the
you're gonna
house,
fucking
yeah.
have water, bro. This isn't like Bali.
Yeah.
So
I get complaints, but there's water, pal.
There's water in the house, I promise.
yeah. So yeah, we just had to go through Amex and
Oh wow, charge
Show-
back everything.
dude, I had to sue the guy. He was a loser. And I could have taken like to the media, but I didn't.
Yeah.
To like
I feel like
be
you
a nice
should
guy.
have, especially
I
now.
feel like you just did.
Hey, since
Well,
we have an
you
entire
think you just
Your podcast goes
30 listeners.
Like we said, swipe up.
32 listeners now, guys. You're welcome.
I'm putting Antonio Brown in the SEO.
This is it. This is it. Antonio Brown's next week, guys. Coming.
He's a clown.
He's obviously taken the most dismal fall of a sports superstar like in the history.
It's
He
insane.
has so much potential to make money if he just wasn't himself.
Yeah, just shut up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
do
I
your
mean,
job.
He did. If you think about it, just talk about the Celtics blowing up too, and Antonio in the same time frame went from Steelers, Raiders, Patriots, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
XFL.
Logan Paul.
Shout out Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He should go to the XFL.
That's it. This would be
What a
great.
loser.
All right, look.
That'd be incredible.
XFL, 8 weeks or 10 weeks, 8 teams. Dallas, Houston, LA, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa, DC. The ridiculous names, by the way.
I'm a huge
I saw
LA
them.
fan.
I saw him. Stop low.
No field goals, no extra points. You can do like a 1 yard throw or 1 point throw from a 2 yard or 1 point play from a 2 yard line, 2 point play from the 5 yard line, or a 3 point play from the 10 yard line. There's double forward passes. There's a 25-second play clock instead of the NFL's 40-second play clock.
Thank God.
Less timeouts and only 1 foot in bounds like college instead of 2, and then like some other little rule changes. Do you think anyone gives a shit?
No.
No.
Is
No.
this going to big more? All right, look, over under XFL season 1. XFL season 1 lasted 1 season. XFL season 2, is it going to last more than 1 season?
I think the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
You've got to
It's gonna be on like ESPN,
I
right?
think so the big thing was they're paying the players nothing, right? It's like $52,000, something ridiculous. I didn't write that down. But the talent right now, talent in the NCAA is incredible, right? Better than ever.
Sure.
Talent in the NFL is unbelievable. These guys don't want to risk what they're going to risk in the XFL for like $60,000, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think the star
So
power is
where'd
there.
the 500 mil go to?
I'm sure infrastructure, marketing.
See, what I would've
I haven't
done
seen
is-
any
Yards.
marketing.
Stadium rental, I guess.
Vince didn't answer my email when I asked him.
Yeah,
It's Vince.McMahon at WWE, right? I tried.
I would have paid the players, gone after some superstars
Yeah.
and just paid them double what they're making for a 5-year deal. If a superstar thinks he's got 2 years left, you pay him double for 5 years. Now you got him for the last 2.
You got to have one. Like, yeah, I don't think they just didn't come out. I think, like, you're right. The players are obviously make it too, but you needed one, just one
You gotta have more than
marquee
one.
name. But what I'm saying, just someone like a quarterback to drive it. Like they got Cardale Jones, and Cardale Jones was
He was great
dope
at Ohio State,
right?
yeah.
And he went to the NFL, and I actually met him a few times in Vegas. He's a great guy. But like, I wonder if and Andrew Luck's dad, right, is like the president of the league or something like that too, VP or something, and he's kind of trying to execute the XFL from like a corporate standpoint or executive standpoint. But like, do people care enough, right? Too like the hype of NCAA college football championship and then the Super Bowl. This is the summer now. Or is anyone going to watch XFL for 10 weeks just because they are itching their veins because they need football that bad? Or is it just
If
over?
they do watch it, they need a job or a hobby.
Yeah,
Job or hobby?
Yeah.
Take your notes.
take
If
your
you
pick.
watch XFL, you need a job.
I think like
That's it right there.
There it is, right there.
Good job.
There it is.
The XFL. Sorry guys,
He's a fucking
we
job.
got 2 seasons. What do you think? How many seasons you got?
You know what? Only because he put in so much
I
of
was
his
gonna say
own
this.
money, he'll make it go past the 1 for sure.
Yeah.
2,
I wonder if they can do like how House of Highlights kind of reinvigorated how sports were shown on social media,
Sure.
and that's why ESPN and all these people were trying to figure that out too. If the XFL is going to be able to have that component and be able to at least find like 30-second clips of amazing plays, and they'll be able to really market that well and get people to try to engage with it a little bit too, or it's just either that or it's going to fall. Like you said, I think it might going to go 2 seasons because there's no way he could do. Imagine if the XFL came out for a season and failed, and then came out again for a season and
10
failed.
more years. In 10 more years.
But like the other football, what was it? The American
And it
Alliance.
lasted half a season.
Yeah, lasted a half season. They went bankrupt.
Or about
like
the Canadian Football Leagues. Anyone watch that shit?
CFL still exists though.
But do you watch it?
Yeah, no, but
No,
I'm not
no
Canadian.
chance.
Well, I mean,
6 days a week.
Canadians watch the
I
NFL.
have a job.
I think 500 mil is too. You've got to be well funded for any startup.
Yeah.
This is a startup, and I don't think 500 mil is enough of funding to get that thing off the ground.
Sure.
If
That
you're
was
gonna-
probably like his little testing, and then he's going to try to bring in money if it does anything more than it. Or maybe it's coming in with like these crazy low expectations. I can't believe any of the networks bought into it. Like honestly,
they?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be
here, I
shown.
did some research as well. Disney owned, that was like their title. ABC, ESPN, ESPN2, Fox, Fox Sports 1, and Fox Sports 2 are all going to show these games.
Oh my god.
yeah.
To fucking who?
Yeah.
And they're playing Saturdays and Sundays.
Well, the great thing is all these places they need content.
Sure.
So everybody's
Yeah.
buying content. So I guess it's good. It fills that void. It gives them
I think it'll pop for the first month or two, but how do you keep the end user engaged?
I like that it's
places.
shorter, 10 weeks, only 8 teams. So 10 weeks, it's over. I don't know how long I didn't read how long the playoffs were or like what the XFL Bowl is going to be too. So it'll probably be 12, 13 weeks total. It'll run through the summer, and then people will get hyped up for NFL again, right?
So,
Real
so what
football.
happens if it does
Yeah.
pop off? Because the end user, the consumer likes the speed of the game, everything else, and the NFL just says, well, fuck that, and jacks all their rules and transitions to a more faster paced game.
I think it's like anything else too. Like I actually was thinking about this as like analogies, like award shows, where like you can make all these new award shows.
There's so many, by the way.
Yeah, to try to reinvent because Grammys and Oscars are getting boring. But at the end of the day, the only ones that really matter are those.
Yeah.
So the NFL, at the end of the day, they could steal 1 or 2 of these new ideas, and that's fine. They have all these meetings too. But the XFL as a league, I don't think there's any way to reinvent with the NFL. Look, they own a day of the week, right? That's the NFL. It's never going to change. XFL could maybe fill a small void, and maybe their goal isn't to be the NFL. They're just meant to be good enough, right? Where they can just coast through the need of football and higher populations and the demand of people watching, and people paying money for content out the ass, billions of dollars from all these huge corporations just to fill a 3-hour time slot in June on Fox and Sunday at noon, right? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's the play. Who knows? I don't think it's going to be. I mean, come on.
I mean, because they already stole the XFL's claim to glory, which was that Skycam, right? Remember when that
Yeah.
went
Oh,
off?
yeah, yeah.
That camera that goes in the middle? NFL jacked it.
Yeah, that's pretty easy
Yeah.
to replicate.
Absolutely.
Hey, camera. All right, cool. I'll
The
take
only
that
thing
one.
they have is
I'll let you do the locker room girl, the cheerleader locker room thing, and get sued. It's fine.
Yeah.
big hits. That'll be the difference. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we'll see.
It's-
This weekend, we'll check it out. Keep it on the sports thing, though, too. I don't know if you saw that Barstool Sports got a massive investment from Penn National Gaming. So Penn National Gaming owns 40-ish casinos around the country, and Barstool being a massive gambling platform in addition to everything else they do from a media perspective, too. I think it's an incredible partnership. So P&G bought 36% of Barstool, valued them at $450 million. They bought a stake for $163 million. And they're saying that their first initiative, Dave Portnoy is the man, right? So he came out with this like
genius.
incredible like video on Barstool where he's like the water cooler thing too. And just saying that he's going to build like Barstool pizza places and casinos,
Casinos,
whatever, too.
bars, all
the
that
whole 9
shit.
yards. Like they're going. He's like, we're going to the moon. But they said like the first thing they're doing is launching Barstool branded sports books at all of their casinos. I think this is going to be unbelievable. And like there was some CNN articles, MSNBC too, saying that this and the P&G stock popped like 16%. And they said that this is going to be an absolute grand slam for both parties. Like this is just going to take it for a ride now too. And I love, so Dave Portnoy went around too and started, did you see on Twitter? He put a link that said like on Twitter, it's like, hey, I don't know why this link isn't working. Can anyone help me? And it clicks it and it goes to his celebrity net worth was changed to $100 million.
That's
So
amazing.
he's a
I
guy
love
the
that.
best.
Yeah,
The
I
best.
mean, he's
The best.
he's so. I mean, look, we all have a massive love for Barstool. I mean, what do you guys think? We talked about this a little while ago too. I think this is just an absolute grand slam home run. They killed it with Miami, and it was perfect timing. It happened right for a Super Bowl. Then they threw the craziest parties. They had the whole thing too. I think it's just an absolute home run.
Vince McMahon should have bought that.
Yeah, I mean, the gambling play is unbelievable. PNG being not just in Vegas or anything too, across the country,
Yeah.
I think was super smart. They can take advantage of all the new sports gambling laws too. But
Well, that's
I
when
don't
they're
know.
going to monetize it right there.
Yeah.
The gambling alone is going to be insane.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to change how Barstool does their content, right? They're still going to let them be Barstool, still let Dave El Presidente be El Presidente, still let him be off the wall, whatever, too. Do his pizza things. Are you a big Barstool guy?
No.
Big Barstool fan? No, not at all?
No, I have a job.
Damn, there it is, dude.
Wow.
He didn't rent one of your houses.
Hey,
And fuck it up.
Hey, just for the record, I want Barstool's job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this job can give me $450 million, then call me jobless.
And that was the thing, is like they wanted to go after that very young demographic, right? Like our demographic, the guys who aren't going to casinos or maybe betting as much as
Yeah.
opposed to like dropping $500 at Cosmo on dinner without even second guessing.
the
it,
introductory sports better.
right? Like it's nothing. And
Yeah.
I think that was the play from the very beginning, because originally when Barstool launched, it was a newsletter
Yeah,
back in
for gambling.
in
Yeah.
Boston, wherever he's from, and it had the picks every week. So I think that was like the play from the very get go.
It makes it cool. Now there's a relevant brand behind it, right? Everybody had like a bookie, or everybody's gambling at a casino, and it's like smoky. Now
Yeah, I
this
think
is
it's a great
cool.
play.
It's a cool thing to
You
do.
were just talking about pop-ups, and branding. Think about this. Think about the one, and look, we live in Vegas, right? We're in casinos every day too. The one thing that's not branded is a sports book.
Sure.
Yeah. Nobody knows what Cantor is.
Barstool Sports.
That's
Book.
what I'm saying.
Jesus,
But like a
dude.
third party, yeah, like a third party branded sports book is just like from a gambling company, sports company. I mean, I think it's just unbelievable. Like they'll be able now too to probably leverage this to better locations and other big pop-ups and probably digital as it gets bigger, right? Too the app, the Barstool gambling app. You know, like the possibilities are.
Don't leave out pizza shops.
I mean, look, the pizza thing is unbelievable too. Like I heard, like the money that they make off those pizza reviews are outrageous.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Like
Honestly-
Pepsi did one of the biggest ones.
They were saying that $450 million is actually probably undervalued a little bit. Honestly,
I mean, usually it's what is it, like 3 times cash flow? How you value these businesses?
It depends on the vertical. It depends
Sure,
on the
yeah.
business. So
because they could be media and tech kind of at the same time, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I mean, I like big multiples.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
yeah, it's funny. But look, hey, I think they're going to win for both of them too. Obviously, Dave.
But you think about the money that they put into it. Were they able to? Was El Presidente able to take the money off, or was the money go? Yeah, infused into the business for growth. I
well,
don't
no.
know.
So they
Probably.
had before this one, someone bought into the company as
Yeah.
well, and they made
Yeah.
Erica Nardini the CEO, the
CEO,
girl, which
yeah.
was crazy. And then she allowed Dave to kind of still be Dave, which made Barstool what it is.
She
But
was the
someone
business-
initially bought into Barstool.
A couple years ago, yeah, it
Yeah.
was one company. It was
Yep.
the only one they were allowed to do, and they bought in, I think, at $100 million valuation. And then now they came in at a $450 million valuation. So whatever, huge win for Barstool. I think it's just good as you see a company like that too that actually puts out content that's their own, is authentic to their own, kind of roots that they had to. They never changed. Now they have all these different avenues that they were able to kind of propel content, but they never had to, if a media company bought them or something too, they would have to really kind of get in line.
Yeah,
And now
I
they
think it's a
can
great
just
acquisition.
kind of be them too. So
I don't know about valuation for that kind
Yeah.
of business.
they didn't release a lot of the small things on where the money went
Sure,
to, or
sure.
whatever too. But I think it closed at a perfect time too. Like 72 hours for the Super Bowl was
Perfect.
just as they're making fun of Roger Goodell all over Miami. It's just absolutely perfect. Another thing too, business side too. Obviously, streaming is just insane right now too. I don't know. Do you have a favorite streaming platform? You a Netflix guy? Hulu guy? Netflix guy?
Yeah, I feel like Netflix for sure.
So did you download Disney Plus?
No.
No.
So Disney Plus hit 28.6 million subscribers already. Wall Street analysts had predicted 25 million, and it launched in November 12th of 2019 already.
Right.
And which was also crazy. I thought too that they also own the majority stake in Hulu, and Hulu has 30.4 million subscribers, and that launched in 2007. And Disney got to 28.6 in what? 3 months?
What's Netflix at?
Netflix.
The most.
Yeah, Netflix is over 100 internationally. Yeah, over 100 internationally.
But
too.
how many of these Disney Plus were the ones? What is it? Verizon that gave it to them for free?
Yeah, look.
Is
So
that included?
we'll see. Yeah, that's included. So we'll see. We'll see how many people like renew or whatever too. But what is it? At Disney's a low. It's like $6 a month. It's something ridiculous.
Oh.
Look, I don't have kids, but I assume that
Tell me, Lo.
that
Tell
especially if you have kids, like Disney Plus,
Yeah,
something
for
you just
sure.
have on the TV like forever. Like that's something that you don't.
Sure,
pay.
sure.
And they announced it. By the way, Mighty Ducks reboot is coming out. So I
Stop.
mean, now
Did
it's
you
worth
see
it.
the
Emilio
goalie
Estevez?
from the Mighty Ducks?
I
Yeah.
saw that all over. He looks
Poor guy.
Meth?
bad. Poor guy.
Goldberg.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Goldberg, yeah,
He was the man in that movie.
Did the best one.
he had some real.
100
And Charlie Conway.
167.1 million subscribers.
Yeah,
Is
so
that
Netflix.
Netflix?
does- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix is also spending $14 billion a year on content, like just some astronomical number. But I think what Netflix is doing now too is they're starting to I don't know, when I scroll through Netflix now too, I'll click a show and then I'll look at it and I'll hear the voices and see the mouths moving, and it's like obviously an
it's
international
dumb.
show or like
Yeah.
German or whatever. So I think they're taking control of these international markets and putting out content for that market. That's really well. So I think that's where a lot of them are coming. But I mean, 28.6 million since November.
But I need
Good for
I need
them.
to know how many are existing Verizon customers that got it for free.
Probably a lot. But I mean,
are they counting
if
that?
you got it for free, you're subscribed and you're getting renewed. Like you're getting renewed. You're not gonna ditch them. I think like some people might ditch the other ones, like Apple maybe, or
I mean,
maybe
I'm
Hulu.
not ditching Netflix.
Not ditching Netflix, but maybe
Might
Hulu,
ditch
whatever
Netflix,
too.
no.
I mean, I don't know why. Eventually, I think you have to like combine like a Hulu and a Disney. Like if you
To watch Lady and the Tramp?
like whatever.
But if you had
You're about to be a dad. You're about to
Yeah,
be a
you're
dad.
gonna be watching Lady
You
and the
are
Damn
the customer,
Tramp, dude.
You are the customer.
You're gonna get it tonight.
You're the
I
customer.
know, I know.
Are you a Verizon
You're
customer?
gonna use that popcorn
No,
machine.
Well, you
no,
should have
I'm
been. You
not
would have got it for
fucking
free.
T-Mobile. Well, I do have Disney Plus.
Yes, so you
He has what?
He has Disney
I
Plus.
do, I
He's
do
a
have Disney Plus
subscriber.
for the record.
Yeah, he's preparing.
Fucking $6 a month.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry, guys. All right.
See,
Wow.
So Disney Plus, we know. What's
But I don't
happening.
watch it though. Honestly, I watched it 3 times.
I
in the
downloaded
past
it too. I
3
haven't
months.
really watched much on it too.
But worth it. $6?
Yeah, it's like a no-brainer.
Whatever.
You know, at that point.
It's less than Habit Girl.
Well, that's $18 actually. 3
Yeah.
months.
So I'm still taking that into consideration. I could use that $20 right now.
$6
Yeah, yeah,
$6 each time. That's a lot.
yeah.
know?
It's a lot. Your dad, you're having that on repeat for sure.
I know.
Whatever the shows is back there too. All right. Well, Disney's crazy. I'm a big Netflix guy too, so I agree with you. Obviously, everybody is. I should have bought stock in that 10 years ago.
Coulda,
when I
shoulda,
started
woulda,
watching
man. I
it.
know. I know.
But speaking of other thing too, though, obviously, and I want to ask you too about YouTube if you do anything for YouTube too. But YouTube for the first, this is kind of bizarre by the way. YouTube for the first time ever disclosed their ad revenue, which I don't know how it's been allowed that they haven't been able to disclose their ad revenue for this long. But they did $15.1 billion in ad revenue in 2019.
They make a lot.
Up, and that's almost doubled since 2017. So 15.1 in 2019, 11.5 billion in 2018, 8.15 billion in 2017, and they bought YouTube for 1.6 billion.
Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're watching this.
I mean,
Yeah, come
we're
on.
not a part of this revenue stream, by the way, too.
no,
So do you use YouTube a lot at all?
I don't use YouTube.
No.
not really.
No.
But
I mean, look,
He's got a job.
Instagram guy.
Like, come
I
on,
meant,
dude.
I meant business wise. You advertising?
Can we
You
fix his mic? Jesus Christ. dude.
I've only got 5 million followers on YouTube, so I don't really get on there too much.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Just
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
He was like, no, you got me beat.
just what?
I was like, what about
By
TikTok?
by a follower.
I was like, you don't have fucking
Damn.
TikTok,
just
do you?
once a month to keep the 5 million. To let them know I'm alive. Other than that, that's it.
Super family friendly
Yeah.
content, get that ad revenue. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
for sure.
Dope's not doing any YouTube ads.
We do a little bit, but not really.
No.
It doesn't convert.
No.
Not right now. Well, maybe this year we'll dabble.
Yeah.
After I become famous on TikTok.
Just translate to all
20
channels,
million.
right? Get it on TikTok first, full format on YouTube.
Yeah. So YouTube pre-rolls is good because Google Analytics now translates to YouTube pre-roll. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can literally pinpoint exactly how you want to market and who you want to market to with YouTube pre-roll, and it's huge. But now you have all of these quote unquote fucking nobodies launching a YouTube pre-roll ad. If you watch a Gary Vaynerchuk video or someone else, now you have this guy in fucking Iowa trying to sell you a fucking course on a YouTube pre-roll ad.
I have a great Gary Vee story from
Let's
Miami.
hear it. Let's hear it. Was he there?
He was there.
Is that your friend?
It's not my friend.
Let's hear it.
Please tell me. 'Cause
He's
hear it.
dude.
This has
his-
got to be incredible.
So we're going there. I'm meeting up with my couple of my friends.
Is this at 11? Is this story taking
no,
place?
No,
Oh, damn it.
This
Okay.
is at the W Hotel.
Also listen.
We're going to go visit my buddies. They're just hanging out, having dinner at the W. Walk in, Gary Vee sitting there, right? And I guess he's an agent now. Like, is his thing?
Well, he's got Vayner, the agency. His brother
right,
runs the agency.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I know he's gonna try to like come over and like do the little
For
thing.
TV people?
No, for
movies?
like sports.
sports
Sports agency.
He's like
yeah.
like an NFL.
It's called
athlete
Vayner
agent.
Sports.
When you have followers, you can do anything.
You do whatever you want.
So
dude.
I'm sitting there, like everybody shaking hands, whatever, and he literally like pulls everybody in. Come here, guys. Come here. The huddle, and then goes into like his whole spiel. Like, you want to be great? You want to do something well? And I'm like, holy shit, this is real. Like, he's really.
Did he say
doing it.
swipe up?
Then he has like 7 people huddle around him, like big 300-pound dudes, just like completely tuned in, and he's literally doing his whole spiel in the middle of a restaurant in Miami during Super Bowl, and like doing his positivity, whatever.
Sign to
he
Vayner
does.
Sports.
And then
We'll get you there. Wherever you wanna go, we'll get you there.
I had too much. So I was like, I'm out of here. This
And
is
then he
crazy.
just slides the contract over like this.
And then, but there's like huddles of people around him. Like there's like the guys he's really trying to talk to and get to do his whatever he's doing. And then like his people around, like, yo, that's Gary Vee, right? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then,
Some people are standing up watching him, and they're watching.
yeah,
him,
yeah.
they're
There's like
watching
layers
them.
to it, right? And I was like, I can't believe he literally just pulled everybody in and did his thing like that he does on Instagram in real life in the middle of a restaurant during Super Bowl.
Were you motivated?
No, I was unmotivated. I had to get the hell out of there.
Did you
But,
swipe
I
up?
subscribed.
Did you
But
swipe
now
up?
it's like
But that's
biggest fan.
right.
Yeah.
But I got a
I've
quick
been
IG
commenting.
story just to say that I was there. You know what I'm saying?
We got a selfie together.
Did you tag him? Did you tag him?
Yo, it was funny. I was like, they're like, you want to take a picture? And I was like, no, man, this is terrible. And
No.
I like, left.
Were you motivated though? A little bit.
I was motivated to
I'm
go
motivated.
do my own.
Yeah, he was motivated.
Motivated
He
too,
took
motivated
that
too.
inspiration
He
straight
did
to
20
11.
push-ups, wrote a
Straight
couple,
to
wrote a
11.
couple.
Straight to
Download my
11.
course now. I got a new course now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
I went straight to 11 and bought chicken wings. Put it on.
I saw the videos. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
did not buy chicken
and
wings.
cut to the video.
Yeah.
Gary Vee was not at 11. Unfortunately, he's not in the video. That really kills everything. All right, look, one last story too. Fashion focus too. So obviously, what do you think about Forever 21 selling for $81 million? Did you read about this?
It devalued.
So Simon Malls, Brookfield, and Authentic Brands Group bought it, $81 million. There has to be a way for them to make money owning the malls. Authentic Brands, obviously, buying out a lot of other brands before this too, being able to redo leases, look at the brands. $81 million for Forever 21 seems like
A steal.
a win.
I think it was a good move on those guys' part.
Yeah.
Very strategic. Yeah, good move.
I mean, what a change of the guard, right? When you see Forever 21 selling for $81 million, where they were valued at an astronomical level.
Yeah, they were
Like,
billionaires, the founders.
yeah,
the husband and wife duo at one point.
Yeah.
They were billionaires, and now they're...
Some for
Nothing.
1 mil.
I mean, it's
they're still fine, don't get me wrong. But at one point, they were like...
I don't feel
really
bad
good.
for 'em.
Yeah, really good.
I think it's a good move. You think it's a good move?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think they're
At
gonna,
all parties.
Yeah, get rid. Like they're just probably done. They're probably just exhausted from this complete and utter
They're not
battle.
21
Depressed.
anymore.
Yeah. And look,
Get me
this
out.
is. I wonder. Do you think anyone else in fast fashion is next?
Yeah, what? Top Shop just closed?
They did,
In,
yep.
in the U.S.?
They closed
Yeah.
all
That's
the
the only
stores in
thing
the
I could
US, yeah.
afford at Fashion Show Mall.
Yeah, Fashion Show Mall, right? 100%.
But they did a great job.
They did.
But, you have these massive stores, lots of square footage and lots of product. What do you do with it if it doesn't sell? You're stuck with all this product. So it's, I don't know, fast fashion is It's a tough game. It's an easy game because you can just look at that and be like, oh, I like it. Let's make it. But it's
But even the sheer number of stores were bad too. But the size of these fast fashion
Sizes are
stores
crazy.
were
Huge.
insane.
Huge.
In the malls, like just unbelievable. You know, the leases had to have been
Crazy.
destroying them. And those size leases too. I don't know what you're probably signing. What at least 10-year leases, 20-year leases, 15-year
Yeah, I've
leases.
got a theory on malls and why they're
Yeah.
not good. I mean, back in the day, we would all go to the mall to like pick up chicks and
Yeah,
have
yeah,
something
yeah.
to do.
You were hanging
Everyone.
out the whole time.
Yeah, nowadays you have Instagram, you have Twitter,
DMs.
DMs.
Slide in
You
the
don't,
DM.
you don't go to the
Big
malls
DM guy.
for like the hangout.
The worst thing. Speaking of DMs too, is like I was married and engaged before. I never got to experience the DM dating world. Never.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, I thanks.
Thank you,
I can
Lo.
appreciate it. Unbelievable. No
it's-
Tinder, no DM life.
So you're good, but you found a good one.
Yeah,
That's all
there it
that
is, there it is.
Melissa, I love you, by the way. I'm just saying.
The
Like, stating facts.
the great dynamic is we all have 3 different situations.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah, Lowe's a single one here. He's out doing his real thing.
Thank
Chicken,
you for the videos, too.
Yeah,
chicken
you
wings
did
and
it.
cheeks.
I'm trying to live through Low
You
right
did it.
now. The Miami recap that
Solid.
we'll post on the
Yeah.
screen for you guys.
We'll do it.
The family-friendly ones.
Yeah.
Great videos, Lo. Thank you so much for those.
Content necessary.
I love it. Well, look, we have one last segment that we do every week too, so we're going to put you on the spot for this too. But
best
you
one.
can go last if you want to. So it's just a recommendation for people. It's called Eat It, Drink It, Binge It. So it's just one thing, one place or one thing to eat somewhere too that you love to. It could be in Vegas, favorite restaurant, whatever's going on in LA that you think is amazing, or anywhere else.
It's
you
got to
can
be
go.
Vegas or
No,
anywhere you want.
Anywhere,
Okay.
anything to eat, anywhere to eat.
Okay.
Drink, same thing too. Somewhere you go to get a drink or a new brand you love, or something that you've been drinking a lot of.
Mango
too.
White Claw.
And then too, and then binge it too, like a show that you love, podcast, YouTube, anything having to do with binging. That's what we have too. So I can start too. Eat It for me. LA restaurant opening. Good friend of mine, Akira back. AB Steak is opening in LA, La Cienega. It's gonna be big, amazing. Akira is a chef for Yellowtail and Kumi here. Akira back restaurants.
Toronto.
Internationally, Toronto, overseas. He has a Michelin star at a couple of his too. Unbelievable guy, the best. So he's opening his restaurant February 12th in LA. I can't wait to try it. I'm going to go out there and check it out too. So that's my Eat It for sure.
The originator of the tuna truffle pizza.
I mean,
Yeah.
just
That
just
thing's
Akira's
incredible.
unbelievable
That
too.
sounds
Yeah,
great.
It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yellowtail.
What's it called? ABC Steak?
AB Steak, Akira back steak. So he opened Akira back restaurants internationally too. Unbelievable, resounding. Like I said, he got a Michelin star at some of them. And then he opened a steak concept too called Akira back steak. And so that's opening up on February 12th in LA too. You should definitely go. It'll be unbelievable.
Okay, give me a rest.
It's in your neighborhood.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's
Reservation,
probably 5
reservation
minutes
confirmed.
from your house.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I'm in.
What do you got, Lo? What's your Eat It?
So last week was Cuban food with my Cuban wife in Miami.
God. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
We're divorcing.
Porsche? Was it a Porsche?
yeah.
I saw her.
Porsche. Porsche.
Well, now I'm divorcing her and I'm moving on to Peruvian food. I've been craving it since I've gotten back. I had
Okay.
lomo saltado in Miami, and now when I got back here, I was like, I want ceviche, I want lomo. That green sauce is incredible. So I'm going to do a cuisine.
Where can we get that? And where do you have a recommendation specifically, or
There's,
just Peruvian food in general?
Peruvian food in general.
Got
There's
it.
a spot that I go to in Henderson. I can't think of the name right now, but
Wow, dude. Way to fuck up
That's the
their
whole point of
flow.
recommendation.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
no,
Yeah, it's
it's
recommended.
okay. It's like it's my
Just go out there and get a ceviche, people.
no. Get a lomo saltado.
Lomo saltado. All right.
my
I like that.
Fantastic.
I'll try that. Actually, it sounds really good. What do you got, Drew? Eat it.
So last night I went and had hot and juicy.
Oh, yo, that's where
Wow.
that garlic smell's coming
Hey,
from.
get the fuck out of here. Don't even. Really? You think so?
I have a
It's in
hot.
your nails.
Have you ever
No,
had hot
no.
juicy? This place. There's this
Is
place.
that's the one that you, it's like seafood?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the boils on the
You
table.
have to wear
you
medical
the
grade gloves, like the whole nine yards.
bib,
too.
all that shit.
Yeah.
My
That's
wife
great.
loves it. I'm not. I feel
It's
like
fantastic. But I woke
incredible.
up and did a little hot and juicy this morning. You know what I mean? So
It's tough.
It comes out hot and juicy.
All right, hot
for
juicy.
Sure.
I like that. All right.
It's good.
What is that category even called? Just spicy seafood? Like, what
Spicy
is-
Cajun.
Spicy Cajun?
Cajun casual.
Cajun bags? Cajun
Cajun
bags?
casual.
Cajun bag of
Cajun
shrimp?
casual.
Cajun casual.
All right, what do you got? What's the Eat It? What's Rob's go-to?
Man, I mean, I don't really know a lot of spaces here.
Not in Vegas,
No, it
anywhere.
does not have to be
Anything.
here.
Anything.
LA, I have my usual. So Boa Steakhouse, you always get the petite filet, organic, and the tableside Caesar.
This is your table side
Lot of
season.
money,
You
yeah,
love that
money,
salad.
I love that salad.
Yeah.
Katana for sushi, but of course, Eachwood Group properties always crush it. Delilah, nice guy, Alice. So
I like
have
those. Those are classic recommendations. And by the way, I would always pay double for any salad made tableside. No problem.
Yeah, 100%. I want the experience.
Yeah.
I think it's the best Caesar I've ever had.
Yeah,
really?
I've had, what is it, the place here, you have tableside, it's shitty.
The Hugo's does a tableside Caesar.
What's the other
Hugo
one?
Cellar.
Maybe it's Carbone or something.
Carbone.
Carbone does a good one.
Carbone does one, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Wow,
Boa,
shout out
you
to
heard it first. Wow.
They're not going to
There it is, dude.
Well, we're not going there.
Fuck. All right, there it is.
All right, my drink it. Besides all of the hard seltzers that we just drank right now too, my drink it actually is even though obviously I'm going to shout out another whiskey, Jameson Cold Brew.
Wow.
Tried it, actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, so I tried a couple of these like cold brew, like infused other products. So I didn't really like it too. So this is actually made with coffee beans, so it's not like thick and like really like kind of milky, I guess,
Sure,
too. Like
sure.
you do it too. It's actually they actually use coffee beans too to make the whiskey too, and it actually has caffeine in it. So good product. I think it was a great new SKU for Jameson to do. Obviously, they're the dominant whiskey brand in the U.S. They're just absolutely killer. They're the highest selling whiskey brand in the state as well too. So they're really good. So I would try that too. Cold brew Jameson.
And it comes.
In
It's
a bottle,
coffee
yeah.
and it's.
Yeah, it's in just a straight up bottle too. Really cool. It's gonna be a good one. I think they're gonna do a good job with that one. That's my drink it recommendation. What do you got?
Getting away from hard liquor, but I'm drinking red wine.
Okay.
So
What varietal?
I do Prisoner.
No. So a blend.
A blend. Yeah, red
Nice,
blends. Red
nice,
blends.
nice.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
my
that.
thing.
Yeah,
That's,
okay.
I need
Red
to
wine.
chill
Female
it.
friendly. It's
I
good.
like it.
That's
Yeah,
my
I
spot
get it.
right now.
What do you got?
I'm drinking Bulletproof coffee, but the bootleg version of Bulletproof coffee.
What's the bootleg version?
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so you got Bulletproof
Yeah,
coffee,
but yeah.
right? So it's just coffee
Yeah.
with a little bit of butter and coconut oil and MCT oil for brain function.
Wow.
It's in reality, it's probably all bullshit.
You're
It
putting
is.
butter in your coffee?
Every morning?
Yeah,
You got fed an ad and you just went for it.
I fucking did.
You got
Anyway,
fed.
let me tell you.
fed an ad. Put butter in your coffee. I
Hold
swear
on,
to
have you
God, you
tried
have a
it? Have you
6-pack.
tried it?
All right, copy that.
Have you tried it? But I have.
This is the keto version of coffee. It's just like cheese and
No, the
butter.
reason is for that is because it satiates you even longer. Because I usually drink some kombucha in the morning, also fucking pussy move.
Yeah.
But the butter in the coffee
What's
is
the
supposed to
booch
give you
good
like
for?
energy, booch for the cooch.
Yeah, okay.
Ladies, booch for the cooch. pH balances.
pH balances.
There you go. He knows.
Strategy.
So butter in the coffee is supposed to satiate you longer, so you don't eat it. So I intermittent fast and try to stay jacked and ripped.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
it's-
you just have a stick of butter with your coffee.
I've been doing it
I just
for-
see you stirring your coffee with a whole stick of butter.
I've been doing it for 4 days.
Yeah.
No results.
And this for 4 days, I'm just
It's a seventh day.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a week. If there's no results, if I don't wake up just like extremely Ryan Reynolds esque,
Yeah.
stop it.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'll buy an
good
extra
for you.
stick of butter for you. Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
put a picture at the video. Can we edit that in?
We can.
Can you-
100%.
I can only imagine what you drank today. You drank bulletproof coffee,
Bulletproof coffee,
kombucha, and Natty Light seltzer.
Well, Natty Light Seltzer, Bony Beef, Truly, White Claw, and Bud Light.
your
Life is
stomach is
good.
crushing it.
And a half a stick of butter.
And a half stick of butter.
That's
Quarter stick of butter.
Do you put extra butter in it? You should.
No, I do the appropriate amount.
You should put extra.
there is no appropriate amount. You know, I didn't see him melting butter with this is a gangster thing. Yes,
spoon with
Yeah,
the crack it.
just crack butter in the morning. That actually sounds terrible.
It
Crack
honestly,
butter.
it froths up the coffee, gives it a nice little texture. Honestly,
I like it. No,
Yes,
it's
your
good.
girl's pregnant walks in too. It's, what are you? Don't worry. I promise.
okay.
no.
It's
I
over.
think she was like, "Are you fucking putting butter in your coffee?" I was
Yeah.
like, "Look,
Do you see how cut I am?
I saw a Gary Vee ad, and
I bought his
pulled me
course.
close.
and I swiped up."
So my friend was in Miami, and Gary Vee's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I like it.
That's
Butter
what
in
I'm
your coffee.
drinking, yeah.
Copy that. What do you got? What are you drinking, Rob?
So honestly, I would say Ambrose vodka.
There it is.
there it is.
I tried it yesterday for the first time.
There you go.
And it's actually fucking really good.
This is big. Thank you, Rob.
It's really
Yep.
good. It
I appreciate
tastes
it.
like banana bread, like I told you earlier, Banana Foster. And
No more vodka
I'm a-
soda
I'm a
shoe.
big
You're
fan.
a banana whiskey guy now.
I want to know: is it healthier than vodka soda?
I mean, it's
So that take it
al-
as a no.
That's-
alcohol
that's-
isn't healthy at all. So, but I mean, it
Which
has.
one's got less sugar?
Well, vodka has 0 sugar. It's not flavored vodka too. Our product only has 3 grams of sugar, so very low. And it's like they're getting it from a real banana. So essentially, you're like
I'm getting my potassium.
you're getting your potassium.
It's like
healthy.
after workout drink.
It's healthy.
There is 70 milligrams of potassium every 1.5 ounces of Ambrose.
Put a little in your protein shake.
But
it
I
is.
mean, it's really great,
Yeah.
and I put it in my protein shake.
Yeah. I love that too.
He's
Yeah,
not lying.
it's a college
Yeah,
move
yeah.
right there. I love
very
that.
good.
Yeah.
All right, binge it really quick. I think there's a lot. Last week I did McMillions. Remember?
Yeah,
I
very good.
I watched a little bit of it too. It's a little slow, but it's getting there. I guess I'm used to the Netflix thing. I don't know if you saw McMillions was my recommendation last week. It's on HBO. It's about how the McDonald's Monopoly game was a complete fraud.
Really?
and they were literally siphoning off money to people that they knew in this big circle. I don't know the story yet because unlike Netflix, HBO just puts out one episode at a time, like a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, so I'm still hanging the
worst.
balance. So I'll fill you in too, though. But my other one is Homeland. Homeland's coming back. I'm a huge Homeland fan.
I've stopped after like season 2.
So did I.
No,
So did
so
I.
good.
I never got into it. Did
So
you get
good.
into it?
Same thing, like season 1. Then I lose
Yeah.
interest. I forget what happened.
yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Jeff, but we all have jobs.
I'm a big fan. Look, you know, when you're here at the office late nights too, you throw something on, you watch, you peel bananas, you do what you got to do. You know,
I like
get the
it.
job done.
and watch
Homeland.
watch a little Pornhub.
Yeah, watch. You know, just in between, no commercials, but you know,
Was that your binge?
Pornhub Premium.
Premium. Oh, you pay.
I mean,
He's got a guy.
It's $4.99.
He's complaining about Disney Plus.
Disney
Well,
Plus
there's a
is
kid
more
on the way,
expensive.
man. I gotta save all this money.
Who's more important? You're binging or the kids binging? What do you got? What's your binge? What do you?
I'm a big like Planet Earth guy. So there's a new one on Netflix called Earth at Night. So I watched the first couple ones last night. It's pretty good. I love seeing the lion come out of nowhere. And
like that
eat
Yeah,
the
I saw
gazelle.
the Super Bowl commercials.
That's Super Bowl?
Yeah, there was.
You should. Oh, what's
Was
your
it
favorite
Discovery?
Super Bowl commercial?
They probably own Fox. It's probably just a self
Probably,
plug.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
just
for
probably
sure.
just
Yeah.
unloaded.
It was
Yeah,
actually
just-
good.
Yeah.
Just a self plug. All right.
I'm currently watching, and do not make fun of me because it's also coming a little more feminine again. Bachelor. Dude, hold on,
Hold
Lo.
on. Have you seen these
The
reaction
Bachelor.
videos of just dudes, all dude groups watching The Bachelor online?
I
It's
thought
like
about
super
making
viral.
funny videos for TikTok.
This is great.
No, but The Bachelor.
A good buddy of mine was The Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah, no, I actually have friends with, I know 3 of them. But I mean,
Did they enjoy it?
it's a good life for them.
Did they come out of it? Come off and be like, wow, that was the best,
I mean,
or they just came off like, why not? Right? You know.
I mean, if you're a single guy, why
well,
not?
Now the game is kind of influencers now, right? They
Yeah.
get a quick 1 million followers, and now they're trying to play that game.
Sure.
But, they do. It's a good little gig for those guys.
Yeah.
Damn. I should start doing that instead of 11.
So do you have like a favorite girl? Wait, are you doing the butter thing so you can be a possible bachelor?
Fuck me.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
Are you going to apply for this?
No.
You're-
Rob's got a couple guys.
Hey, Rob knows some
There's the
guys.
plug.
100%.
There's the
sure.
plug.
From your
You
girl?
slow
I
played
know.
this whole multiple segments right into the very end. I like
hey,
it.
Rob. By the way,
Yeah, yeah.
If we can get like any kind
Recommend
of
you
plug,
guys.
LA, you know a guy.
Get in there.
No.
So do you have a favorite girl? Are you at least watching this with your
favorite.
girl?
100%. I'm not watching it because of me. Like, oh, I'm binging The Bachelor. I'm watching it with
You're
her.
backtracking now a
and
little bit.
she's-
You're disclaimering a lot.
You cooking
Guys,
dinner,
she's
babe? I'll be watching The
pregnant, and
Bachelor.
she
It's
doesn't
like
watch it
Queer Eye
alone.
and
A lot of
Bachelor.
asterisks.
Yeah, hey, Queer Eye for the
Back-
Straight Guy and The Bachelor.
Yeah, a lot of asterisks.
And America's
there.
Next Top Model.
All right. There you
But
go.
The Bachelor.
All right, but so Rob, what are you watching besides The Bachelor?
It's like it's a show on Netflix. I don't know what it's called. I wasn't prepared for this question, but it's like How It's Made or something.
Oh, yeah.
Not How It's Made, but it's the one Debunked or I don't know.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. I don't know what the hell it is.
Those are good calls. All right, perfect. Yeah, you have a job. So you're not
Very
watching
informative.
Too
Very
much.
informative.
We'll put it
Thank
in
you for
the
that.
in the
Thank you
caption
for
down
that.
there.
You're not watching too much stuff.
By the way,
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah.
I like it when no one's ready for it too. They have to just really dig in the
What the hell is
thingy bank
it?
too.
I don't know what it's called.
It's probably just the first thing
I
when
like
you
educational stuff.
recently
I'm weird.
watched.
Yeah, no, that's great.
It's great. Yeah. Look, hey Rob, that's it. We
That's
did
it.
it.
So swipe and subscribe.
Yeah,
It's
swipe and
over.
subscribe.
Swipe
Look,
up,
all platforms.
Subscribe.
Let's
all
do it.
platforms.
Follow him on TikTok, please.
Follow me on
Yes.
TikTok.
Let's get him to 1 million
Everything.
tonight.
I want 1 million by tomorrow.
all sorts of follows. Guys, thank you for coming by, listening. We'll be back next week. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Rob,
Every
thanks
week,
for coming.
Appreciate
right?
you, man.
So
Thank you.
what time is it next week? I gotta be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you a
Oh,
meeting
no,
invite.
we have- it's
Rob's
a
no problem. Yeah,
necessity,
too.
I'll bring the butter.
yeah, and the coffee.
And he's going to move to Vegas now. He's having troubles in LA in the hills of the houses. He's good to Vegas now. It's perfect.
I'm gonna sell dope, and we'll just do this tonight.
Please.
I like.
We're not doing 5 million in revenue yet.
There you
but-
go.
Yes.
We're on the way.
Next week
Roll away.
after our TikTok blows up, we're good.
Oh, we're gonna pay some influencers.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Thank you all. Love you guys.
Thank you, White Claw and Shirley.
Big White Claw guy.
I'll send you my address.
Yeah, for sure.
100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped